Why the system, why the government, why the legal system does not publish the names or images of minors in sexual assault cases. Soul survivor say women are women's biggest enemies, and the more me look on the social media something, and the more me believe that is actually true. Because nothing no bring down woman like woman. This is a minor, this is not even an adult. It's not like it's a big woman or a movie star or somebody who already popular or somebody with them life out there. This is a minor. And you guys, the allegations were not even against his own child, and you guys brought his stepdaughter into the whole equation of the picture them a circulate of the stepdaughter where people are mix and something, and I say, yo, yeah man, she CMR do the do too. Them thing are insidious, brother. Me I go show you something I need to understand. Me might have a personal bias in this, because I have been the subject of many, like several social media scandals. I have been the subject of many, probably more than 7 different social media scandals where I have gone viral because of negative implications upon myself. And with all of these negative implications, everybody run with the rationale where them feel for run with. There are some of these negative implications that up to this day, today, me still can't get rid of them. Them still sit down for my name and them still stuck with me everywhere me go. The stigmatization follow me everywhere. And all of these things are wrongfully publicized. Persons never know nothing about it, and them add on and fix what them want to fix and then do what them want to do. And nobody not come apologize anytime the truth come out. And it's not a matter of saying you need an apology. It's at the end of the day you have to understand, say you tarnish somebody's reputation and you run them something. And everybody I have the fortitude like when me have, if you can bounce back and focus on my own internals and build back myself and grab up myself and keep myself together. Everybody now have the support system like when me have. We can do that with me. Everybody now have the self-actualization and the self-realization like when me did have to know, say, all right, boom, me need to find a therapist, go sit down and get somebody to talk to professionally to help me to get myself right back on the right track. So me not mad. When I not jump up and run with things and add on loud things. Sometimes we can just loud things and just make it simmer. Make the gravy tick up a little bit. And as the meat drop in the fire, if you take it out and name it, we get salmonella. You have to ensure so you cook properly. Make sure so whatever it is that you prepared is prepared properly. Or when you swallow it, will end up around your belly. It will make your belly hurt you. It might give you food poisoning. Allow the thing, make it cook first and make it become what it needs to become before you can taste it or digest it properly. Everybody on this social media, everybody just want to be first. Everybody just want to be the loudest. Grant you, if you don't learn from, nothing to learn from this thing here. The same blowout phone here with the whole on the pan. We want to get famous off of it said one tear in the blood clot down. It's same tear, it's same. Everybody when we see come on this, we get famous off of tearing down people. Always end up back in the gutter. Everybody when we see panda up here, think about it. Everybody panda up here. We come here, come be a bully, or try to tear down people, or to speak disparaging things about people. Them always end up worse than all them company up. Every single last one of them. So all who are talk about all them rich and them and a big house and them married and them this and them that and them this and them that. Remember me tell you this. The Bible said there will be a weeping and a mourning and a gnashing of teeth. The songwriter say, not even the dog that piss against the wall of Babylon can escape the wrath. You need to understand this, brother. Careful. And for the man them, when I see a beat, CMR and I talk about CMR a pussy. And yo, Ray, I see a lot of man come and brown, dirty, stinking, nasty, look like, one Rasta will look like him suck poop out a body. One brown Rasta brother we talk about him a Chrissy husband, Chrissy cousin, him a CMR wife cousin. We talk about, oh, I'm a cousin of this, and in the same video, I don't really know her like that. Go suck your mother dirty Rasta boy. Suck out your mother. Every part of your mother. Because you're a man. He's a man. I don't know him name. If you don't want to type him name, I'm going to type him name so I can send him one personal suck your mother. He's a dirty jankro. Because I notice no found a crab in a barrel for you. Or no step on the back of other people so try to elevate on yourself. Suck out your mother, Rasta boy. But yo, I don't like that youth from when and him a this and him a that. Suck your mother. You don't know the people them life. Allow the people them. In times like these, what you should do, if you did really and truly rate your cousin, you get a contact and call your cousin. Call Chrissy. And say, my cousin, John Star, I see what I go on, know say me there, the whole family there for you. If you need somebody to talk to, you can call me. You need any help with any legal issues, the family will come together. Everybody in the family group chat, everybody send $100. So we can set everybody in the group chat send $100, so we can send $5 grand go help them. At least to pay the down payment to the lawyer to take on the case. Because at the end of the day, I still our husband. I still our baby father. Whether him right, whether him wrong, or whatever, I still our pity them father. And if enough of them girls we are talking about, oh, I could have never done with no man. Oh, no girl, suck on no mother. Suck out on no mama. Suck out every which part on no mama. I'm here telling you this straight. The reason I'm here telling you this, you need to understand this. You say, enough of no girl, you never in a relationship yet. You don't know what a blood clot relationship is. Because enough of a harlot. No found a whore, no found a be a selling the front. No found a all do, you no have a pum pum and run it up and down on consignment. Only who pay you going on a pum pum. So you don't know nothing about love, you don't know nothing about relationship, you don't know nothing about sacrifice, you don't know nothing about family. Nothing know about it. All you know about, if you fly go to Mexico, go fuck on balcony. That's all you know about. Simpson, this is not the medium for that. No man no claim somehow no. No found to talk about, oh, me no want a man. No, it's not to no want a man. And a man no want to no. No found a girl where they say run up and down and I rejoice. No man no want to no. No found a pretty in a blood clot and sex in a blood. But no man no want to no. And no man no want, have no intention. Fit no do no. So you don't know what it feel like to stand by your man. Because me, I tell you straight, if me hear a man in say my woman shot somebody, kill them, murder somebody, me I take out every dollar out of what me have, and me I find the best liar I can possibly find for defend her. I mean I have to know if a true or a lie. Me not have to know if a true or a lie. Me not give a fuck. I'm a woman. I'm certain say if you there with a man, you not go want the man to defend to the fullest too. You not go want the man for just jump on because everybody I tell your man say, oh you girl a bitch, or you girl a wicked, and you not go want man to turn him back pan. No. So oh you fi want I go cuss the woman now and want the woman to turn her back pan her man. And none of them know what go on. All of them know is say there's allegations made. That's all of them know. And again, I am not saying whether the allegations are true or the allegations are false. In times like this, if you rate the woman, support her. Give her words of encouragement. You don't need to come and cuss her so she a idiot and she a yammed and see it we did one. You suck on no mama. One on yourself, one on the pum pum for stop fuck for blood clot God DR. One on yourself that. One on yourself for stop fuck for the light bill pay. One on yourself for that. That on the figure one on yourself. But so for someone love talk about jump and talk about me single, me independent with this. You know miserable. Big up the woman them out there were single and build them life and focus on themselves, yeah. But someone are single and bitter. Someone are single and miserable. Someone never have nobody one can go to in at on a time at on the lowest. Someone the only time a man look for uno. How wanna have a makeup, how wanna body a drop out on a skirt. Someone is sad and for the sadness on a project on the sadness and to other people. A long time I come up here, come get raw and get upset and cuss nobody. A long time. I mean I tell you say it burned me so much because I lie down on my bed, people. I cook and my rice almost. The whole of the bottom of the pot of rice so I cook. See it there? I'm a dinner I just cook. I'm there, I'm yard rain and fall and hungry. Because I sleep out the whole evening. And the way my day I saw scroll and last na Tik Tok, the whole of the pot burn up with the rice. And the top part of the rice alone I could have creep off. Because I so last in a Tik Tok a while ago and scroll and watch this whole CMR debacle was go on. And the way how the woman them not even gonna beat CMR like how them a beat Chrissy, the man wife, and them a beat the man, them a beat the man wife, and them a talk about the woman daughter, the man stepdaughter. And I talk about the woman figure jail too. Because she have the man in the house and long time and she said the man have 6 demons. Excuse me. And all them something. Me see the people man go dig up say, oh, him did get one allegation, did come upon him already. And it dash way. Say I must true. So just because somebody allege you're alleged to have done something that art and then you get alleged for something like that, you know. You get alleged for something like that, and it got caught America with all of the resources, and you as a black immigrant in America get to your for that case there, and you feel like the man is still guilty in Florida. I saw him with a lucky. Remember this another. He will only have brother, you know. Me have one son. Me have a son. My son is 9-year-old. My son is 9-year-old. I never talk the truth right now. I know enough women are going to vex when I talk this. But I have to split justice. You understand? If him really and truly guilty, I hope the full extent of the law. Him get subjected to the full extent of the law if he is guilty. You understand? But allow the legal process to take its necessary course. I have a son. My son is a young man in the United States of America. See? My son, I run in a school with young females. Anything can happen. And my son in an interaction with a female, would I be consensual or essay, whichever way it might be, my son could be charged for something like this. Because I now go on like say, oh, my son could never. Yes, me I try to grow my son for respect woman and for understand say no me no one. Me I grow my son for all them something. But anything can happen under this earth, under the sun. Anything can happen. And if my son was supposed to in an implication like that, more than one, me I go support him to the fullness. See the Dalton trouble no live on nobody yard. You don't know you cut your eye against Mr. Daz, dig up yourself. You cut your eye against people right now and you walk down the road and the same somebody you cut your eye against and them good enough to give a cup of water to save her from dead for thirst. Old time people used to say, cow no know the use and tail till tail cut off. When you know they start cast judgment right now, until you reach in that same situation, then you're gonna know it feel. then you are gonna know how it friggin' feel. Olivia, if my pitney wrong, him wrong. But if my pitney get accused, me not go assume say my pitney wrong. That me I try to show now. If my pitney wrong, him wrong. Him wrong. But if my pitney get accused, me not go jump and say my pitney wrong. The fuck? You feel like, you know how much man they are jail right now where girl say, them do things to them and the man never even see underneath the girl them? You know how much man they are jail right now? You know how much man dead? Let me tell you a story. Tomorrow election day in America. You don't know all about racism and segregation and all them things. You don't know in the Jim Crow era. I go up you know like history lesson. Who want to run can run, because this is the part you're going to use on the brain. People that have low IQ who can come off of the life right now. Please, thank you, move. In the Jim Crow era, let me show you something. In the Jim Crow era, put it this like this. I don't forget that shit. In the Jim Crow era, there was a man named Emmett Hill. I don't know if you don't know what Jim Crow is. Jim Crow was in a segregation where there were laws that prevented black people from doing things that white people do. Where black people couldn't go in at the front door, a restaurant, them have to go through the back, them couldn't use like water troughs and them something like what white people used to use. Them have to sit down at the back of the bus. Them used to have to, if they're in at the back of the bus and a white somebody come in at the bus, them have to get up and go move at the back, but turn up and lean up on other black people to give white people the seat and all them something. You understand me? I say there are a lot of things. White people weren't allowed to vote. They never have no rights. They were considered less than men, even though they were not slaves. In the Jim Crow era, you have one man named Emmett Hill. Emmett Hill. You have a white woman. A white woman. A white woman who accused Emmett Hill of looking at her. Because he was walking, she was on the road, him walk, and him a walk past her, and barely bounce her. This was a young man. Emmett Hill was what, 14, 15? You understand? But back in them time, if you are 12 and above, you are adult. You understand me I say? The man a walk, and she bounce up to the man, and the man look. And the man just look, and hurry up and run, because he was still young and immature, he never know. So him run. So the run where him run. The run where him run. The woman. Go tell the people them say the man sexually assaulted, the man grab her up, the man feel her up. Emmett Till, yeah. The woman labeled false accusations against him. You know what them do to the man? String him up on a tree and kill him. Hang him. Well, that's not what happened. Whatever. See? Whether a totally different situation or not. How is it a totally situation? The man was lynched. The man's life get taken away because of false accusation by a woman. And these things, these situations go on throughout history. Even at today's situation. You have women who out here, where them a fuck on them man, and because the man find out them a fuck, them tell lie, say the man rape them. Them tell lies, say force them to take them vagina. We have young girls who have sex with young boys, and because them parents find out, and them afraid of them parents, them tell them parents, say a rape. You have little girls who they are school with teachers. And because the teacher fail them and the teacher don't read, them tell lie and the teacher so the teacher molest them. Them something that happen. You have girl who have crush on teacher, and because teacher don't take the sexual advances, them go tell lies so the teacher rub them up and feel them up. These things do actually happen. I am not saying that this is the same situation. I am not saying that this is the same exact situation, but it is a possibility. And if there is a possibility, allow the man make him go through the proper legal process before the whole of it come tear down him and him family. Me see a dog when I rate to my follow when him Ricky the storyteller. Ricky, I show me rate you, me not this year, bro. Ricky, I show me rate you, me not this year, Ricky. Ricky, I show me rate you, Ricky. Make me not disrespect you, Ricky the storyteller. Because what you do, wrong, bad man. And so, let me find all the video. Let me find all the video, dog. And Ricky, I can beg you take down that video, that bad man. No matter how much views you get, take down that video because you're a good youth. You're a youth to me have as one of those persons where one of the young mind them were extremely intelligent. You understand me, I say? You're one of the youth them when I look to as one of the dog them. You're one of the dog them when I look to as a man. We are go forward, come lead the younger generation. Because I'm an old man now, I'm 38, I'm an old man, you know. Me an old man, you know, you're one of the youth them or the young youth them I look to as we set an example. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the video with dog though. One buck clock it there.
My father was the best fan in the world to me. Yo, this is a woman.
I'm try to find out something, you know. I don't see it, you know. But him say, enough CMR there at Jamaica. That's what the dog saying. It look like him take it down. Him say enough CMR there at Jamaica. You automatically start to label sexual offenders as CMR. Bro, I'm gonna rate that bad man. I'm gonna rate that, bro. I'm gonna rate that, bro, because you're a man too, bro. And if you're gonna make something for advance awareness about sexual offenders, fine. I am with you 1,000%, bad man. We will repost that 50 million times. We will repost that. Me take that and put that on my page strip on the whole of my platform, then, bro. Me champion that because right is right and wrong is wrong. You understand? I'm add you, bro. See it, yeah?
Yeah, hello?
No, Ricky, what go on?
I'm there, I'm on the family.
Brother, I see a video where you do. And I say, there's a lot of CMRs in Jamaica.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Before you do certain things, I said that.
Yeah.
I switch from a miss up on the first part of the video.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't take me right and say, yo, I should have said that first part. Because all the video come out, I'm going to tell you how I do my video. To be honest with you, I just do clear cut and move. I just write through. Here we go on. With that video there, the first part, I say I will for CMR in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
I should have put it that way there. Because guess why I say I will for CMR in Jamaica? Because I see King come out and say him not believe nothing at all. Where him say, if you watch the video, him say him not believe nothing at all, like we can friend and in this and in that and you hear him say, holy you can't know what people do behind closed door, brother.
True, believe that.
You cannot know because guess what? We might have an uncle, a cousin, and we hear certain things. Remember, say we drink with them every day, eat with them every single day. Right? We don't know. But the first part of the video, when we say, we should have said that part of the car. As we say, innocent until proven guilty, I will not see no evidence for certain things as yet. So me take me for the first part.
Brother, I'm not wrong about what you say enough, because enough. But that's true. Jamaica, one of them culture.
Triple. Now ask me something, Triple.
Yeah.
As a man, we date all of a woman and we date all of a woman. How much woman they know in Jamaica? We go through sexual assault. We go through much family member touch them. We go through much things, brother. And guess
every
what?
Every single woman I know.
Bro, me never date a woman yet. When I must about 80% of the woman that me date go through certain things, bro.
Every woman I ever date with go through them thing there already. That's why I tell you, I know for a fact say there's a lot of sexual offenders in Jamaica, but the truth of the matter is, Ricky, and every man do them something there. You understand me I say? Not because the truth of the matter is, every woman me personally have ever dated has had experiences like that. I don't know if every single woman in a Jamaica go through that type of experience. It probably not reach to intercourse or grape, but some form of molestation go on. Zin, molestation go on. You understand me I say? But I am not going to just jump up and you can't just label a subset of man based on I use a man's name or a man representation for go label the most heinous type of man them in a society, bro. Because suppose hold on, let us say hypothetically speaking, Ricky, it come out now, say it's a false accusation or a false allegation against the G. Zane, if it come out now, it don't start call it say that man.
Triple, I want thing to tell people over and over. Two things I don't want your name called upon. A rape and child molestation. Because your name can't come off of that.
Alright, Ricky. Alright, you know that. Say your name can't come off of that. But I gotta ask you this, Ricky. Is it impossible? Think about it realistically speaking. Is it impossible for somebody for you to do something malicious against you for call your name or something like that?
Of course.
Or is it impossible, Ricky?
No, it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
Okay. And as you say, that's one thing where you know say you don't want to call by your name because if it go by your name, if it does go by your name, it cannot come off. Correct?
I don't like. But as you say still on the first part of the video, you see me? I should have said that at the end of the day, it is what it is. I apologize, but the rest of the video is truth. You can't defend
the rest of the video is truth. That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't know, bro, because guess what? It can be your uncle, your auntie, all women out there molest all picnic, bro.
True.
The next thing when we get to realize as well, bro, because I make a next video about it. Yo, bro, them for stop calling pick them name in night.
All right. That me talk to brother. Come see the man post all the man stepdaughter picture.
All the man stepdaughter picture and them something there,
bro. The man post. And me personally, not understand how it reached this. And the people them when me see I post it are some woman. And them same woman here, me not call it down upon them, but them same woman here, more than likely is a strong possibility that they have been assaulted before and them know the traumas what them go through with for them assault in a for them own private person because them probably more than likely they were the only ones who knew about it or probably a small group of people knew about it and them they have to go through the trauma of that and then them publicize a young lady as said she go through that trauma there for people know her as see the victim there. Everywhere she go, people are going to look on her and point on her as the victim.
But
and then remember the psychological terrors for them are inflicted by the young lady.
Remember, say, she go to school right now and 5 people ask her and say, me hear say your father touch you and nothing go so, bro. You think them something to take a toll upon picnic eventually, bro? Sue it, say the S word, ask that something, bro. You think them something to take toll upon picnic?
Bro, let me tell you something. Come here, watch all the comment section. People ask me if me a defend woman no or whatever. What I need to understand, you see me, I speak for truth and justice. That I believe. You see, if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If CMR touch the woman or touch the young lady or whatever him to her, him figure jail. If the full extent of the law figure this up.
But we don't know
we don't know if that is the situation. We don't know. So it makes no sense for us to sit so and wash our hands up because people get accused of things daily. You understand me? I say when nothing goes up. You understand me? I say when nothing do goes up. So if when I go say, oh me no say the man no guilty, me don't know say the man guilty, I don't know say the man don't guilty. At the end of the day, I have seen no evidence to say the man did it. All me hear is just the allegations. You understand me? I say all I hear are just the allegations.
And I see the problem is so you see because in track record never good for a man when it comes to certain things, so bro. It was so easy for them to run with certain things because certain people will want to say the demise of him.
I'm gonna tell you something, Ricky. As much as I see people like you up here, because you have a good following, I have enough people like you, have good traction for something. You see, as much as you see people like you, multiply. If you have 1,000 people on the app here will like you, 10,000 people on the app here hate you.
Yeah, man. I know that's a fact, man.
You see, anybody where you feel like say like you have 10 times the amount of people that will hate you and I will pay you for demise. You see, the more you climb, the higher you get, brother, the more famous you get, the more notoriety, the more popular you get, brother, and the more people that look on you with dangerous eyes, brother. More people want to tear down and dry you down. So irrespective of whatever happened with CMR, you see from this come out, you did have a subset of people where I go run with it, bro. And just don't give a fuck, brother. You have man, let me see on the app here, where I have never seen them man do nothing negative. Man, let me see. Man like Switzerland. I have never seen anything negative what Switzerland do yet. Me personally, apart from the fact saying that the crystal feed yet. I have never seen the man do nothing negative on the app here, but yet still you have people where eat the man like poison.
But bro, remember when you ask them why they eat him, them can't give a good reason why they eat him, bro. My spirit not take him. That's what them ask him, my spirit not take him.
But when I try to show you, say that is reason enough for them. That is reason enough for them. You might not like, you might not see it, brother. You might not see it as a credible reason, brother. You might say, when by your spirit not take it. No, man. This, yo, them we got go from Yasso to Beersheba. Pan the facts, pan those the credit where them I get half of those them spirit not like, bro. Me I tell you, brother. So when
because remember, you know, remember say if them hear something boy, you know, then now wait for the source come out and say it's true, you know. Them are gonna say a long time you know say stay say, you know.
All right.
Them are gonna run with that quick.
And the figure part about it, you know. You say bad news. Bad news travel fast is a shame. I say when the good news come, that's stuck. That will stay at airport. That can't get a flight for board. That not left airport. You understand? But bad news have about 40 different connected flights and it land everywhere. International visa, Schengen reach China. Same time. You understand? Everybody spread that. Everybody sets and perpetuate all them bad negative news, the bad man. You understand me I say? Zane? So when you set some woman, them thing you go on, my youth and a man just sets and just jump and run with the fucker, bro. This is something where it's going to be debilitating to your career completely. You understand me? I say CMR don't go through feel self-inflicted passa.
Somebody say my video can't make me that. If you listen to the video properly, I say if him innocent or not, no matter what, it can't come out for him name.
Yeah, come on, Steven, bro.
Me not run pitting joke, I stand by that, bro. Me not supposed to, chatting with a pitting, me not supposed to do. Me not want nothing to do nobody pitting except for my pitting, bro. I'm stand on that.
Ricky, I'll show you something. I don't know if you're still there foreign, you know. But if you're there foreign, you can go over when you're auntie them yard, when you're cousin them yard, and you might in there sit down and watch TV. And then pitney we come sit down side your panic couch. You might go to the bathroom and the pitney walk, come at the bathroom door, and you come out. And because the pitney do sit now and say something, pitney can ball out any point in time and say, when them come around, Ricky touch me. Ricky I hold me and when you say, no, you're mad because I never remember say, you say people, I go believe them pitney before them believe you. And you see a foreign bad man, you say foreign, let me tell you something, you say Jamaica, people will beat you in Jamaica. But you say foreign, people are called police. The first impulse of them call police. And you see from them call police come, the police now go ask you to see what happened. The police now go look on the security footage now. The first thing the police are going to do, I go handcuff you and put you one side. Because they say them type of crime, them type of sexual crime, the brother, and crime against children, brother. The government, the legal system not take no check with them, bro. Once they get called, once them call upon you, you get accused, them a process you, them a lock you up, them a fingerprint you, everything. You see, if you bust the case,
Triple mark something. So you now have some sort of evidence or some sort of communication between you and that person.
They arrest you? No.
So they just lock you up?
Them just lock you up. Once the person accuse you, brother, them lock you up. Once the person, them have to arrest you and process you, bro. For crimes against minors and for sexual crimes, them arrest you same time for allegations. The only thing about it is if you go through the legal system and you get acquitted or the case get dismissed, them remove you, them now go put you on a sexual predators list. You understand me I say? And them can expunge that off of your thing, but there is still going to be the trail that you were arrested for that. Then you have to go to the governor of your state to get that expunged off of your record completely. Because you were not charged, you know. You were not convicted, but the charge is going to always be there. So you have to go to a governor for your state to get that expunge off of the charge, the expunge off of it, bro. What you can Google it if you don't want to know. This I sit on my Google before me, I'll come and say no. Me Google it before me come here, so. Come to the live here.
Me think say them do some sort of investigation or something if it's alright then determine.
I am not saying that them never do no investigation, Ricky. What I am saying is that how the law goes, once you are charged, bro. Once you are charged, once the person, if my daughter come to me and say, Daddy, John Brown touch me, I'ma call the police and say, Police, John Brown molest my daughter, you know. When the police them go to John Brown, them are gonna say, John Brown, we want to question you for a rape. Can you come with us? Them are gonna say, John Brown, you are under arrest for SAR, whatever, load, whatever, and carry a go. You notice, yes, all right, you see the charge with them charge CMR with someone else in a real investigation go on. Because when you Google the charges, it's a litany of things. It's a very wide scope of things that fall underneath that. You understand? Zane, I remember somebody comment on the exact charges from me, please. Because I can go up and Google it. Can I Google it before I come here? You understand? But that's what the phone I use. You use and Google it. I can't even look on it. That one I'm on right now. I can't even look at my Google history because I can't now on the phone. Somebody just type the name of the charge where I'm going. I can sit so I can read the definition online. Feed it right now. Somebody has to add them. Or me add big deal. So?
Purple.
Yeah, no?
Black Purple. Good night, everyone. Good night.
No.
Blessed love. Yeah, Triple. Big selector. Big. You're not saying a big deal, but you're a bigger deal. You see me? You know what I mean? Well, hear me ask you now. When you me hear about the little thing I go on with the username CMR, and are you there? I can't understand how some Jamaican man can't meditate or the meds. They have a big wife with children, a yard. They say you're married. Why man just can't live in blood clot? Sorry, I can't say no cause for your thing. Why the man just can't live in life and just humble himself and build? Why we Jamaican man can't.
But Triple, them I say.
No, but big man, we may
see it, man. Hold on the big deal.
About what Triple is saying now. Even though, you know what I'm saying, you're innocent until proven guilty in America, you know. That's the main thing, you know. It no matter, they might charge you with all the little things, you know, from the get-go, you know. But when you go to court, most of these charges are gonna drop.
Hold on 1 second, the big deal. So somebody send me the name of the charges. Lewd, lascivious molestation in charge for. Now the meaning of lewd and lascivious are terms that describe sexual behavior that is considered indecent, obscene, or crude. This go well. Lewd. First of all, the word lewd behavior that incites sexual longing or imagination. Lascivious behavior that arouses sexual desire. So it's something that is very, very wide. It's an extremely wide scope of things that you could be charged underneath that. Now, lascivious behavior is sexual behavior or conduct that is considered crude and offensive or contrary to local, moral, or other standards of appropriate behavior. You understand? Now, in a them thing now, let me show you something. You see, the original charge, how it going on for them to arrest you first, you have to be charged with something. But for them, if them to charge you for something that you never did do, you understand that is automatical case for dismissal from your prosecutor. Any form of prosecutor can dash away. When you set and charge for something, a statute that is so broad, there are many things that can fall underneath it. So after them charge you for that now at the top, and them hold upon that, after investigation, them can charge you, them can add more and more charges that go more into detail. You understand me I say?
That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. However, when they can charge it, whatever the case may be, you know. the reason why them do that is because they want to get you upon something. That's why they charge you with. They give you so many different charges. Most of those charges not gonna stick, you know.
Yeah.
Then do that as a prosecutor stay, you know. Then you do something.
Yeah, but brother, and so, let me tell you, I say, back in the days type of legal system that the man just charge you with something. No. You see, all the things said, no, brother, let me tell you something. You see, if you charge somebody with a charge where you know say no go sorry, you never investigate a charge. If me are the police or the prosecutor, and me come charge you with a charge where we never investigate out properly, and then as soon as investigation start, it shows say that charge did dash it, and then we find the right charge, and charger was charged.
Yeah, that can
hold on. Me charge with the rightful charge. Any half-decent, all if me guilty, any half-decent prosecutor can order the case for dismissal on the grounds that the law or the prosecutor is being malicious in its intent to prosecute me. So that it can argue the case for say the prosecution does not business what the charge is. All them want to do, and them just want use for them own cognition to force me into jail. Them actually being malicious against the person with them charge. You understand me?
Correct.
That's why when them charge somebody, them charge with somebody with original charge before investigation, them use a broad scope.
Exactly.
And then them fix and narrow in to what the specific charge is. You understand? So that's why here when a man on trial and a man have all 14 charge. You understand? Because they charge them narrow down to get to the meat of the matter. So if them not catch up on the meat of the matter, them catch up on the next one. Same thing with all. Yeah.
So suppose it's a case where them that investigate him long time and them just come and them file the charges them now. So it can't most of the time it not go so like them investigate and them file charges.
Not them type of case, bro.
No, Ricky, hear me say no. Unless because no. The girl can lie about her age too, you know.
The what?
Understand this, you know. The girl came here said the girl was like 12, 13, 14 years old. I got me here. The girl can lie about her age as well, you know. She can't tell the youth am I 18 years because you have some girl look like them 14.
See, I gotta tell you something. I gotta say something now. And this is something I hear enough man talk. Me are 38 years old. Ricky, how much? You about? You reach 38, Ricky?
Yeah, I'm 30.
All right. You are 30. What the youngest girl you are going fast with?
Who, me?
Yeah, at 30, at the age of 30.
Around 26, 27.
26, 27, at the age of 30. Big deal. How old are you, big deal?
I'm 42.
You're 42. What the youngest female where you would entertain?
The youngest member entertain at 24.
I mean, I gotta tell you this. Man like you will get catch, big deal.
No, man.
Hold on the big deal. I'm gonna show you straight. No, big deal, you're 42. I mean, I tell a man say if you choose who you want or whatever, you know. Me at 38. I mean, I feel like me I go past 30, you know. Not time, not how, you know.
I don't feel like, to be honest,
you understand?
Simple.
See? No, hold on. Let me show you something. Where man need to understand. If you get catch by a 12-year-old or 14-year-old, we tell you say she are 18, you forgot jail. What the fuck you do with a girl at 18 at 30?
No, but triple, you know that is a regular thing in a free society, big man.
No. Whether regular or not, this is how Ricky talk about how I agree with Ricky. Not because of something regular in a Jamaican society, we go on like nothing. You understand me, I say, bro? If it's wrong, it does wrong. I understand, say, no, you say the age of consent, you say, no, a lot of person don't understand. The age of consent doesn't mean that you're supposed to fuck anything past age of consent. The age of consent means that person can give consent to somebody for sex. It does not mean that you, as a grown adult, if you are 42, this you, but if you are 42, and you fuck a girl who are 24, or 20, are your daughter that bad man?
No. Big man, let's put it this way. Let me give you a simple analogy then. My youth, one name, you know the big actor, Al Pacino, right? He was 74 years old. He was 75 years old. I last his story part. And the man just get a youth.
From a young girl, I understand.
The girl who's 30 years old.
Me can ask you a question, my G? You believe in a God? You believe in a God?
I know God.
You believe in a Jesus? I believe that Jesus is born to conceive, right?
Yes, come a tree
a Christian.
One.
You're going a Christian. And you believe the Virgin Mary bring Jesus, right? No, I'm just say. Listen up.
No. Well, according to the Bible.
Yeah. And you work with that and you live with that. If you're a woman, come to you and say, she never fuck nobody and she breed and she have a pitney, you have to take the pitney and mind it?
According to the Bible, you have to do it, you know.
No. I'm not talking about according to the Bible. I'm talking about if you are going to do it. If you are going to do it.
No, I'm not do it. I'm not going to do that.
But it happened already, though?
Yeah, it did happen already.
So same way like how you are going to use and say, our next man breed a little 30-year-old when him 80 yard. It happened with him. That no mean say it right.
But big man, but one on.
You understand me? I say it no mean say it right. Not because other people do it, not because it has happened before. That does not mean that it is acceptable, bro. You understand? I'm trying to show you. And if this is why I'm gonna say, if the defense where him come with in the case, I have to say him never knows that she's so young. If he got jail, see him again.
No big man, but you want no.
Triple man, jumping up.
Do you think, bro?
I do think, big man, respect. But you must say, Triple. You see, the young girl, have to take accountability too, you know. Because remember this, you know. If you tell a man your age, so you're 18, 19 years old, right? Because that is sound like to me, you know. You know what I say? Even though my dog shit, because I'm having wife and yard, me know why I still go to the road. And if the girl if you have them things in the text and them things there, the case dropping up, the case done now.
Bro, listen to me now, man. Listen to me.
No. That means that no.
Bro, I'm tell you something.
She lied to the man.
Bro, whether or not she lie, ignorance is not abscommission of the law, brother.
I understand
ignorance
that,
is not abscommission of the law.
But big
not
man,
because you don't know. If you go into a country and you don't know, say it is illegal for thief over there, and you go over there got thief.
No,
that
different.
Does not mean that you can get away. The fact that him, if not because him say him never know, say she had 8, she had 12.
No, she probably tell him that.
That no mean say go. But anyways, big deal. I'm gonna drop in some more people. You hear my boss?
No people there, man.
No fret. It's Joshua. No, go on, mom. Hello?
Why is this so person?
Yeah, Sean, no, go on.
No,
take
me down. I mistake on the phone I press up.
I'm gonna add somebody else right quick and fast, you know. Because I'm there tonight, you know. I'm there tonight, Cindy, I'm gonna add Cindy. Good night, Cindy.
Good night, Triple. You hear me?
Good day, Mama. What go on?
Alright, so we're not gonna deal with the past way CMR did used to do before. We could deal with the facts. We're not deal with hearsay.
Yeah.
The charge that is there, what them say, him get caught on. It's for ages between the age of 12 to 15 years old. Secondly. Now, we have to look on it from this perspective. You see, all when the girl did go strip naked in front time, at the end of the day, is a child, you're a big man.
True.
You understand, say you in a one position where you can jeopardize where you have. The mere fact that you entertained an idea of being with someone else,
Mm-hmm.
you learn this. So, second, this is a child we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Here, when nobody wants it, as a mother, if my child comes to me and say to me that, Mommy, this happened and that happened, I am going to take the word of my child before I take the word of an adult. I am going to be on my child's side or any child's side before I enter, whether it be a girl or a boy, because you have females who do these things to boy children as well. And if it's a case where them wrongfully accuse the person, then after me can say, all right, then yes, apologize and move on. Or if the person don't want to move on, so be it. But me, I got entertain the idea say the child or my child or the children are in the right for the time being.
All right,
Because
Cindy, 1 second there. I agree with you. Totally. So if your child come to you, you're supposed to take anything with your child says serious, especially if it's something as grotesque as that, something as awful as that, something as insidious as that. If your child come to you, not itch with it. Deal with the matter as it come. Don't matter say or cuss your pitney about it. Deal with the matter as it come. That is your child. You understand? And as adults, you have to take what children say seriously. But we who are not in the situation, if CMR was your brother, and you know your brother, you can't remember say you go for basically what you know. I mean, I say you can know everything about everybody, you know. But you know this is your brother, and somebody accuse your brother of not. Wouldn't you want your brother to get a fair chance for whether to see if a really brother did a fuck here, or if I lie them I tell upon him. You wouldn't want that, brother.
me are gonna be honest. Me are gonna tell you, mother,
Hold on, next in the answer first, mama.
Mother, me I go tell you the truth. Me I go want him get a fair chance, but at the end of the day, me I go pre him sideways because how you find yourself in that position.
Exactly.
All right. Chrissy, so what you say, Chrissy?
Yeah, I agree with Cindy 100%, like 100%. Cause sometimes you have some family members, and as you say, if it was her brother, you'd have want him to get a fair trial. But at the end of the day, sometimes certain things have to happen for you to realize, oh shit, but I really used to hear this or I used to hear that. But because it wasn't proven, you used to brush it off. There's always some sort of trait or something that you could definitely see, when certain things come up, like, oh crap, somebody said this back in the day or somebody said something. There's always something. That boy, I've been doing that shit for a long time.
Yep, I agree with Chrissy. I'm sorry, Chrissy. I agree with you. I'm just going to say this real quick. Because I got to go back inside.
Okay.
As a New York detective, we don't come in and try to say it on one incident. We build our cases, right? And when we build our cases, 9 times out of 10, we're always right? And for him to do that, hear me triple, because I see your face right now.
I listen.
For him to do that, right? I think I think it's a setup. He has gotten caught probably several times, and they probably gave him a slap on the wrist. But this time, it's a no-no. So that's what I'm saying. It might be a setup, but we build our cases. We just don't go in and take you just like that off of hearsay or just one accusation.
That
And you
case
have to realize what you are. You're in Florida, bro. Florida.
That because you're a detective in New York, right, mama?
Yes.
I know say Florida legal system kind of different from down there. I mean, I bash legal system over there. But Florida legal system kind of more impulsive than New York, Because first of all, New York is a democratic state where we have logical thinkers up there, where people actually concerned about people's rights. And there is some level of equality when it comes to all of the races, and even immigrants get a fairer it at the legal system in a New York than Florida. In a Florida, only 2 set of people get a fair trial. over our the legal system treat fear down there.
In
And
Georgia
the
too.
white people and the Cuban them down there.
Georgia.
Everybody else down there, a dog shit to them. Am I lying? The people who live in Florida know this. The only two set of people who get good treatment in Florida are white people them and Cuban them, the Cuban American, the people who run come cross on the boat and do the wet foot, dry foot thing, where them sets and them even eat immigrant more than white people. The Cuban, them down in Florida, eat immigrants and they eat black people more.
That is a fact. That's a whole fact. You're
So
right.
even though you are gonna say up in New York, if this was in New York, probably me would have a different look. If this was New York or California, me would have a different look. If this was Chicago, me would have a different look.
Triple X, I'm gonna stop you right there. Probably was New York, it probably would have been a whole lot more people.
Whole it more
More
people.
kids
They would have been a whole entire case and then I put out everything on him one time.
Well, the kids involved because he felt like he
That's what I
was
say.
get away with it up there.
Zin? So now, so somebody has said, so them care is not about black girls. And if you understand, you know, you see from slavery time come up back to now, you have to remember this, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, you know. You understand me I say? So if them can use, them don't like black woman neither, you know. So if them can use the black woman to sink a black man, then we use them. You understand me I say? And I'm not saying, I know, because I feel like me I defend him a little bit too much now. I feel like me I be too heavy-handed on the defense, but because I'm the only person here as defense, me just try for those split justice and I play devil's advocate in all of this. Because at the end of the day, is a black man, is a Jamaican, and the truth of the matter is, I feel compelled to give the gentleman the benefit of the doubt. Because
But you have to understand, this is not something that just occurred last night. This is something that was built, is what I'm telling you. You know what I mean? That it doesn't happen overnight. Okay, well, you know what? All right, look what Cindy said. If her child was supposed to come home and say, "Mommy, somebody touched me," right? She's gonna believe her child off the back, right? And she's gonna make sure she defend her child, right? But there's times and situations where it's repetitive. It's repetitive. He might have gotten girls that don't want to talk, but this girl right here she probably put in, spill the beans. So now there's watch nights where we have setups to where we go in and have a female decoy to come in and try to seduce him. We do stuff like that all the time.
Right.
There has to
This
be
is
some.
that has been built.
There has to be some sort of evidence for them to carry him in. They're not going to just do that and don't have no evidence. They know they can get him.
Exactly.
So you see what they charge him on? But that's just to keep him there. When he goes
Just
to
to keep him
court,
there. Exactly.
he is going to pull out charges on top of charges on top of charges. Because there's one thing I can tell you: this is not Jamaica. When them come and get you, they have something on you 99%.
Exactly.
You are going on. Ladies, I'm going to say this now. I agree with you now. But at the end of the day, make a wait until the arraignment. Make a wait until the case start. And we see the charges, and we see the evidence. Then we can start make some, because we can't stick on accusations alone.
Triple X,
And
you know what's funny? Triple X, I didn't even come up here to say anything about CMR now. My thing was is to come and say something about, first of all, that guy on your thing, what's it called? Big deal? KFC or something, because someone should have been took his ass down, because for you a 42-year-old man to sit up there and talk about you that the lowest are the year.
That man going to jail. He going to jail.
No,
he going to jail.
Come down, because someone, as you said, him definitely would have get catch, and his ass gonna get catch if he continue doing that bullshit.
Hello, Auntie, let me tell you something. I say, man, I'm not this big deal, but this is some man need to understand. Some man need to understand this. You see, when women are young, they tell lie that they're older. When women are older, them tell lie that they are younger. So if you are going to open up yourself and say, oh, I am willing to date a 24-year-old. You see a girl, we are 19, I go say she are 24. You see a girl, we are 17, you see if she look 24, I go say she are 24. Probably are 25 too. You understand? So the only way you see, and me personally believe, say certain things, I do not believe. Me are 38. I do not believe that a 24 or 25-year-old have the mental capacity for me and them see eye to eye. She might sexy, she might look good, her body might big, But me and her now can't reason about nothing. She now on total different demographic than
For
me.
real.
You understand me? I say, fear reason, I'm a reason. What we are going to talk about? What me and her going to do? The TikTok dance with her.
What you mean we want to talk about nails on here and wigs?
Let me tell you
You
something.
understand? When you reach a certain age as a man, and me nah this no man I understand, because me listen to all heap of red pill content, and me say enough of them man them talk about say, oh, when them reach certain age, them want a young virgin and them thing like them things are some weak man, some man never used to get the type of behavior them. You understand me? I say because when you reach certain age, you start build. I build yourself certain way. You want a woman to come in your life to add to what you have. A woman who is grounded, a woman who is settled, a woman who is going to say, all right, boom, the two will come together as a team. For you to take up a little 22, 23-year-old, the average 22, 23, 24-year-old, them don't know what the fuck they want in their life yet.
For real.
That's true.
Them literally still not final year university or just a left university. Them don't know what they want in their life yet.
Period. So
See?
nobody say nothing about Chrissy. Like nobody.
Listen, let me tell you something. And I don't know if CMR guilty or not. I don't know him in person, but there are somebody that I admire on the internet. And I just can say this, it leave a bitter taste in a lot of people's mouth. This situation with CMR, because CMR always find himself with these little gigolo and him have him good wife and yard and him pitney them. So even if it not go so, people always have it in them heads. The CMR, we don't know what you think when it come to you, because you stay embarrassing your wife. You stay embarrassing your wife and putting yourself in a some compromising position with these little child. Because even the other one, Shani, and the next little one, them the reach 25.
Yes, look one for
them reach 25.
Remember Shani said CMR love young girl.
And the embarrassment where you called for your wife and she took you back with all of that. And you find your name mixed up in this again.
Yo, remember this thing.
Triple. It's hard for people to look on it sideways, Triple. It's
ladies, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. All of you as woman, you like CMR as in on a same family. All of you as woman.
Family I like.
Hold on.
Triple, I gotta go inside, honey. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, y'all.
Big up yourself, woman. I bet body shot you.
No problem.
Then, you see, all of you are just 4 women, or probably 5 or 10 women actually see the family and like the family and adore the family. It's the same like how you see the family, adore the family and like the family. You have women who actually see him and want him, you know. You see, the more popular you are and the more open you are, the more successful. And the truth of the matter is, when you're on a diet, I am 100, I don't know who they are fat or who they are slim, but I know say everybody here has been on a diet before. Right? Right? Everybody here has been on a diet before. I know when you're on a diet, I said so, no matter how you feel like you're strong, I say, oh, you're not going to do it. You probably go our function. And you tell yourself, say, all you're supposed to name are just lettuce and salmon and chicken breast. And you go our function and go oxtail, rice and peas, mac and cheese, lasagna, all that something. You probably go carry your picnic at McDonald's and then buy fries. And then, you know, McDonald's fries, when you smell when the car wind up and you see on. Fuck up your nose and make your belly want just get mad. You understand me I say? And you said so, no matter how you try, hold it and down yam the fries. You know, say you have your chicken breast and your food where you prepare your yard for go yam, but because they pick them the right, so with all the ice cream, with the Doritos, or with the oxtail, or with the stew peas, or something them there with. You understand? Zane? You end up take a little taste. You end up take a little taste, alright?
Triple.
You cheat for your diet.
You cheat for your diet. Hold on the 1 second, Abigail. I'm just done. 1 second there. You see, as a man in the limelight, and this is not an excuse me I make for CMR now. I'm just telling you how it go. A man in the limelight and you're out there, a woman out there, we are come at you day in and day out, all different type of woman, a plethora of woman where you want, woman where you don't want, woman where you feel like you'll never get on them, woman they are throw themselves off of you. There's only so many times a man can say no before him slip up and cheat. This is why a lot of women say them don't like man in a limelight. You understand what I say?
I agree with you. But listen this. You.
I'm not talking about the child right now. I talk about the previous in discussion.
Reality, we are top, right?
I'm not talking about the child right now.
Somebody say, well, so if nobody want the wife, I want to
Triple. Let me tell you something, serious something. I'm going to get what y'all say. When you're in the spotlight, you're going to see woman left, right, and center, you're not going to know what to do. When you know you are a public figure, and as you see, him name easy for call, him have to take it and doing due diligence and know some have to walk a straight and narrow. Because if I A me say, them I go say a B me say. CMR has always been mixing and mingling, whether it goes to or not, because we don't know if it's true. But it's the part here, people have enough evidence.
Hold on there. If you're not talk, if you're not, may the person mute your mic if you're not talk, please. Please. 1 second. Who that talk about? Go Cindy?
Yeah, now I say this. At the end of the day, CMR do not respect him wife,
Not
him
at all. And he's messy.
And as far as I'm concerned, when me used to watch them, it's not CMR the breadwinner, Chrissy the breadwinner.
It's Chrissy.
And
Chrissy. That girl
like that. You want to
money.
All right, yes, me a build my brand and me a build my family. If this man, just because well then yes a all already is the fact say him take
Hold on. Shelly, I'll be a nice. Hold on 1 second, mama. Mute the mic, then come Shelly. You have a talk next time. Just mute the mic the 1 second. I'll be a nice name, mama. Yeah, what you say now, Cindy? Finish.
people are what look and say well then yes is the fact say him take her from Jamaica and carry her foreign figure her life, but that should not be all. If that you go hold on pan for say alright then you come back to Jamaica, baby girl. Come back to Jamaica.
Some woman feel like him do that for so she thinks she make it work.
You have built yourself. You have built a brand for yourself and your family. Look how much sponsorship Chrissy has gotten based on her branding. And the persona where them a try for build say, well then yes, this family oriented thing, right? And she a cover up what for cover up. Me don't know if because of the deals them where them a get her the good where come to them because of the family orientation where them portray. But
you can't say she love money, you know. You say if you have your family, you're gonna try to make it work, you know.
Let me tell you something.
Yes, but how much you gonna see as a woman?
Right.
Everybody come over different limits. Get it, but if you can make your family work, a lot of women are gonna make them family work. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just too much now.
Embarrassment can one take.
Too much
Hold
now.
on 1 second. Hold on there. You all right? Talk for yourself, you know, Cindy. You have to talk for yourself because you see the truth of the matter is this. You see, at night time when she go to bed and she lie down beside CMR, you don't know what them talk about, you don't know how them feel, you don't know how them digress, you don't know what going on the camera turn off, you don't know what the two of them
talk about
you don't know what she feel. We don't talk about sex, and sex we are talk about. We are talk about, you see, in a relationship, you have whole heap of other tangible factors, you have intangible factors outside of money and sex, where people are dependent on. Because you have some man there with some woman and them and the woman not having sex, but them would have never left the woman. You understand? You come a point where you just respect the woman, you just want the woman so much, and say you have some woman with them in some relationship where the man treat them so bad, and you are say, why she even stay with that man there? But you have some intangible factors where she just feel so connected to the man where she can't leave him. But there is going to always come a point in time where even when the man decides say I got to do better, she might decide say she not give a shit anymore. She just want to move on. Hold on, Shelly. Where I say you and Tanis thus far. Shelly, me I make a talk first, then Tanis. Why go, mama? You just jump up. Shelly? Gone. Tanis? 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 You have to unmute your mic, mama.
Well, them have a saying say,
She gone, I guess.
innocent until proven guilty. Well, for me, it's guilty until proven otherwise.
Jesus Christ have mercy.
Listen, me say, if the man get locked up, a man mix up some way, shape, or form in the situation. Me not saying rape nobody because me never did it, but me just say, you understand me, Triple?
You understand
Oh,
what
your
you
name reaching at that CMR. What is wrong with you?
Boy,
What's
you
wrong
better
with
look.
you?
Would I feel
Control
better if
yourself,
anyone
yo.
is big woman? Would I feel
You
better if
nah
anyone is
learn,
big
have
woman?
some self-control. Your poor wife did a cover up, and I forgive, and you stay embarrassing her. Like, don't do that. You have little girl kids. You make people say you rape your little daughter and all them nonsense.
Yeah,
There.
that's the
That's
thing,
not
in a like
cute.
for real. That's
That's not nice.
disgusting.
Christian, have to face that on the
No.
media, and the media feed them. The kids them have to
Yes.
see
Good
that.
night.
That's not cute.
Good night,
As a
Mama.
woman, protect your family.
Good night, Triple. Listen, people, no listen. You guys are no judge, you guys are no jury. You cannot jump and put things on a man like that. But no found no have son, no found no have brother. Man no have luck. Some girl lie. Me can't tell you that. Woman lie. Me tell you something. You see, if a woman want a man and they go for them way, then quick to plot things. Let me tell you that Triple, you're a man, a woman out there lie, man not have luck. Last year, my house, somebody tell lie and somebody said them rape them, and nothing never go so.
Grip.
Nothing never go so. Let me tell you now, majority of these young girls, them, when them missing and them wine and things, that the first thing them ball out say a rape. But me tell them, you know, me have two brothers, you know, anybody draw a card for my brother them. We not talk what happen after. Yeah?
Kean, you are going now.
Kean? Walk straight.
Hold on, I want to come and answer. Kean, let me show you something. You see, if you just a command, obviously. The basis of this live, when I start the live here, because I since night, I really and truly delve into this whole thing where I go on. Because I see the accusation from yesterday, but I never know say something what people are run with. I since we really farm them, I better scroll through Tik Tok. And I see people are come and be judge, jury, execution, everybody are come and talk about say, oh, I'm guilty and him this and him that and him a wicked and him a nasty man and him a dirty man. And people are put up picture. I'm stepdaughter, say I'm stepdaughter and I cuss him woman. So she
There's always two sides to a story.
Hold on. And in everything what I say, I am saying, Zane probably not as adamant as you are militant as you, but I am saying the man innocent until
proven guilty.
Or until we see some tangible evidence put forward. Because when I see no evidence put forward, I know we know. Allegations and the accusation alone.
1 minute, Triple. Christy, in the back your way, I say, remember, you have brother, you have man. People will plot things from people. Enough cases, police, I tell you this, for example, enough cases are road. Police not catch man with gun, and them say them have gun, don't it? You have to know how other people are road. People lie on our own.
Ain't nobody over here saying that he did anything. We're just saying
we
why.
never did that when not now. I'm not know the true nature of the story.
No,
I
that's
got
what
jump
I'm
on
saying.
him.
Nobody
I'm a black
said
smart
he did
too.
anything. We are just saying, why did he always
understand?
find
I don't
himself in these
think nobody was
uncompromising
trying to say he's
situations?
guilty. What we're saying is why he always involved.
Yeah, hear me? Listen.
Can
1 minute, 1 minute. Listen. You can't be too perfect for negativity to reach you. It's when people don't like you. It's when people know me, no say the internet and people don't like this family. And the best thing them do is for the internet. Everybody are run with a different story. Nobody know what happened. Everybody are try the case. Come on, man, a black man too. Man too. And we black too.
Guys, I have a point I want to make.
We have sister too.
So let me tell you something. A lot of people, right? I'm not sitting for point fingers or anything, you know. But you know, act like the CMR and the Carter family is about criticism. Okay?
No, we are not saying that.
This idea that they're perfect, and they do have a beautiful.
No, they're not perfect. I'm not saying that.
Hold on, Kean. Let Miss Jug start a little bit, please.
Right, they're not above criticism, okay? Let me tell you something. The fact that he was arrested, the police did not pull it out of their ass, the accusations, and just arrest him. Obviously, there is some basis for them to arrest him on. Should we be critical of this and be concerned? Absolutely, yes. Do we need more information? Yes, we do. You understand me? We not know the full details and the facts yet, but they still not above criticism. And if it was somebody else, would have dragged them same way to hell and to back. And then above no, I'm see people are talking about it's the devil's work. Let me not understand. What you mean?
No, I am not. Listen, I am not saying they're above criticism, but look at the nature of it. I am saying people can tell lie on people too. Enough people
I
stand up in a
understand that.
courthouse and
Okay,
tell
guys,
lie
listen to
and no
this.
go
It's
so.
the same thing as, let's say, is God forbid, is the same thing. Let's say, for example, another confidential with this whole thing with the world dog, right? Everybody jump on butter.
And-
And say butter do it. Yeah,
No.
it's the same thing. But me not hear nobody has say, oh, it's investigation is going on.
Okay,
But because the levels are different,
No.
No.
People have them favorite. People have them favorite, mama.
No, it's not favorite.
Exactly.
When I hear the
Exactly.
word
No, I'm not
dogs,
talking about you in a can. I'm not talking about you
No, in
specifically.
general, the goal
Let's talk in general.
The whole of them jump down pan the man. The investigation are going on. Nobody not say, oh, we need more
When
details. We
I
need
don't-
police to come out and say this. Nobody not say that.
Miss Jugs,
Everybody
I
have them
don't
think
cut you.
pieces.
When I
over
heard the
here.
butter story, the only thing I said, I don't think this man do anything to World Dog. It's
See,
just
you may attack personally, no.
No, she just
But
give you an
whole
example, man.
internet.
Oh.
You understand? I saw they
No.
steer.
Yeah,
so,
but-
so everybody watch I talk about we need more information. The fact that he was accused, it's disgusting. And I am disgusted. You understand me?
Hey,
Whether
this is the
innocent
thing,
or
right?
not. Let me tell you something. Men or women can be accused of those kind of things, right? And you would never want to be accused of that ever in my life. You understand me? Because it's
Yeah,
disgusting.
guilty or not, for real.
So
Yeah,
guilty or
this is
not,
the thing.
the fact, like, me would never want to put myself, and
None
I
at
pray to
all.
God, and nobody in my family, me no want them in the position where they can
Same,
be
sir.
accused of
Fall for
such
that, for
things.
real, man. That's
That's
That's what I was going to say. Even you have to remember, you know, it's not a grown person, it's a child.
Exactly.
Because of the age basis. We're not saying he's guilty. We're not saying about
Right.
because we
And you
don't
know
know.
what too? I mean,
But
I'm going to say,
on the
kids tell
charges,
lie.
based on the charges.
But look here, now, wait.
Yan,
All right, wait
so
a
there
minute.
has to be some sort of basis for them
Right.
to
I have
arrest
another
him on.
point.
Just
before I
alleged.
go.
Listen,
Why
today
CMR
it was.
Hold on, Kian. I say something. And she done then Kian, see?
So I was saying, based on the age and the charges, because we still don't know if he's innocent or not, he has to be mixing around there somewhere for them to find some basis to arrest him on.
Right.
This is the United States of America. Them not gonna like Jamaica, then just boom, you and gonna lock you up because they not like you. They have to have some sort of basis. What we're saying or what I am saying is, because me not have nothing against the Carter family. I love watching their vlog, but what I'm saying is, why is Kushay name always find its way with these little young pitney? Because like I said before, the other two, when them saying them come out say him and them in a relationship, them never all. I young look pitney girl them. My thing is why Kushay name always mix up in them shit here. See, they now him gonna lock up. We don't know if it's true or false. We don't know if
All right, Abby.
we don't know if him guilty.
Abby, one second. Abby. Yes, CMR have his issues. What we can say and what is obvious and what is evident, it seemed to me like him have some form of sex. This is not diagnose the man, but it does seem like he would have like some form of sex addiction. You understand me I say? Him have some, it seemed like him have some form of sex addiction. Where him can't just keep him ass quiet and just focus on him wife and to fuck down the place. You understand? Him just have that. And these are things where these are things where real enough.
Business.
You understand? And the problem when me feel like him having it, because realistically speaking, if him get catch with 2, about 10 out there. Because every woman I got brawling and want show as home wrecker or say, oh, people style them as idiot for no say them go this already. But the truth of the matter is, as me I say, people me don't want to feel like me I make an excuse, but just have to be rational, but just have to be real, but just have to be honest, and just have to be rational. When you are famous certain way, when you are popular certain way, when you are of notoriety certain way, same like when you got high school, let's say the man who play football, enough y'all run them down. Man who do trucks, enough man run them down. Nowadays, trucks and football analogy is pertaining to persons who have clout, who have smoke, who have internet notability. People who are popular, whole heap of woman run them down. You not specifically might not run them down, but you have whole heap of woman, them have whole heap of access to vagina. So when you mix that with somebody who is just who does love pum pum, bad and can't say no to pum pum. When you can't say no to pum pum and be a pum pum and dash everywhere you go, you are gonna get fuck some. And when you fuck a bag of girl, you are going to end up fuck some mad gal along the line. So when you fuck the mad gal them come out and come talk, so them a fuck you and rare, so you get catching and mix up. You know, get catch the gal them sensibly enough. And the mad gal them when them come out, come chat, so them a fuck you, and them make you put your name in a mix up and bang around. You understand what I'm saying?
It was alleged that he was in something with a woman. It's over the media, I see it. And it's her daughter. She and him together for 2 years. And it's her daughter picture. Them catch.
You see the allegation them, me not go entertain the allegation them whether negative or positive. That's a positive allegation. Me not go the hypothetical.
Speculate.
Yeah, me not go just take that to say, oh, you know, say I said it go. And me not go take nothing away. Nobody say, you know, say me know the little girl, me not go there so. Because me I wait for me personally, for my own peace of mind, me personally, I wait for the deposition figure when the prosecutor come put the case forward in a court. You understand me I say? Come put the case forward in a court and say, all right, this is what happened, this is how the investigation go, this is the evidence, and then we can say, Bumbo Cloud, CMR, you can't get it from the one here. Or I say, Bumbo Cloud, after none that I fuck this circumstantial. At that point in time, then we make the decision for myself, because you know, whether or not you want to talk the truth, you have the court of law and then you have the court of public opinion. You understand me I say? And the truth of the matter is, the court of public opinion, them don't start trying long time. The problem that I have is the fact that they are implicating his stepdaughter,
yes,
implicating his child, and they are dragging his wife. His wife has nothing to do with this.
Right.
His wife has nothing to do with this. Whether or not she a yammed, whether or not she sit down beside him, she not have nothing to do with film, heinous and insidious acts. She not have nothing to do with that. You understand me I say? So,
Triple?
And
Still God come. They don't deal with Jamaican people, and that's how they are.
no, Triple. Wait, I don't cut you. Yes, Chrissy is not loved from the community that she's from, you know. So that community from a longer time always have a hit for her family. So you know most of the people that may have put out things, them come from that community. Cause she not love.
Me not feel like I said most of them. As I said to my boy with the day over here earlier. You understand? You see, the more popular you are, or the more people now go like you. You understand?
Because
and
even one day me stand up.
Ladies, me I gotta tell you the truth. Enough people don't understand. You say when a woman look good, yeah, people just hate you just because you look good. Me I gotta tell you the truth. Me know say it sound petty.
But when you're ambitious too.
But you see when you as a woman, you see when you look good as a woman, when you're naturally pretty and cute and then something there, you have some girl when just hate you. But no like you see, hold on, you see as a woman, you see when you start get successful as a woman, when you start stuck up on your own 2 foot as a woman, you have people who are going to get up and hate you. Man are going to hate you, and especially woman are going to hate you. The more successful, the more self-sufficient you get, and the more people are going to just do like you have disdain for you. So the fact that she is somebody, because she is somebody, let me tell you, she has so much things going for her, but everything that she has going for her is still a negative in the court of public opinion. The fact that she's a beautiful woman, the fact that she's extremely popular, the fact that she's a woman who is extremely successful, the fact that she's a person who seems to be very malleable and quiet and demure in most aspects, them thing there are gonna make people just automatically just hate her and want to see she feel. You have some people out there who literally just genuinely just cheer for people feel and want them just anticipate the fall of people, and so some people still.
Yes, you get me? Because when I listen to some of the bloggers, they're saying that she should leave the man, Them don't know what happened, so what supposed to do she? So you meant to leave her too? Stand up beside him until the truth come and leave him.
I blame CMR for that part. You know why? This is not the first time you embarrass your wife and make people drag her. When CMR got caught with the other little crazy girl, and everybody want Chrissy left him. And you know, so but the fact that Chrissy no leave CMR, people dislike her for that.
All right.
She choose to work on our marriage. People dislike her for that.
Hey, let me tell you something. That's a misery love company.
Misery love company. But my blame CMR like me say him stay embarrassed.
I see my car.
Whether him guilty or not, he opened the doors for the disrespect and embarrassment towards his wife and family, because it's not just Chrissy getting it. Chrissy big daughter get it. Chrissy little pitty them get it, and it's
And
CMR
they go,
fault.
and look at it, the children them are go school, so them are go manage. And they put them on the
Exactly. They are
media.
public kids, and he's not thinking about that. We're not talking about what them accuse him of. We are talking about the embarrassment we always bring to your family because of your stupid actions. Because CMR no need to do what I do. He
Because
no
probably
need to do
should
what
go
I do.
change the children them
Very
school.
messy.
Season,
Even
yes,
if
if
you're
it's a lie,
out
we're
with a
still
bad
going to
trip,
blame him. Who
you're
is to be
supposed to make
blamed
it
if
your
it's
point and
if it's a
duty,
lie?
but you know,
I'm
say
not
anybody
blaming
can mess
anyone,
with
you know,
most.
because I wasn't there.
No, somebody else in the comments says if it's a lie, if you're still gonna blame CMR, of course, because you put yourself in that position.
We're not saying we're not this beyond him liar true. We are talking about him cause the problem with that
Right, yeah, right. That's exactly what I'm
him.
saying.
But
But
listen,
them in that comment section, them now look on the bigger
Abe,
picture. We are
Abe,
talking about
listen.
embarrassment.
Yes, as a man have to know how them expose themselves to certain
Of
people.
course. And
Know
before
what we
man
talk
humble
to.
it
Hey,
better.
I don't like a man friendly and say hi to everybody, you know. That man supposed to serious and know himself. Me
And
not
he's
like
very
a man
Yalla when
friendly.
talk
CMR
about
That's
run back,
Chris is
if you
supposed to
Chrissy let him
maintain saying he's
tomorrow, them not
friendly.
choose CMR.
He's too
And that,
friendly.
No.
they just want to match up what they have, and CMR don't see that.
All right, here we are going now. Let me show you something. A man can be a horrible husband and a good father, you know. A man can be a horrible
That's so
husband
true.
and at the same time he's a good father.
Yes.
So not because him is not the perfect husband to her, not because him is not faithful to her, not because him fucky. That does not mean that him don't take good care of him, pitney them. That don't mean say him no show positivity and love and nurturing to not only his child, his children, but her child as well.
100%.
The matter is,
100%.
she and the man have history where them have come from far. You understand? Even though she might hate the things them way him do, she can still love him.
Yeah, because he took up her big daughter.
You understand?
And that's
And
the
Yeah, for
reason
her.
why she always hold on, because she remember her days. Because if I never see CMR, Chrissy couldn't be a foreign.
Remember, say the big daughter don't have no father, you know.
Hold on.
The big daughter father, I think I see himself, you know.
But whether or not, as we
But
said,
hold on.
whether or
People
not,
keep on saying, Triple, can I talk for 1 second, please?
yeah, man, go on, Chrissy.
Keep on saying that, because if it was for CMR, Chrissy wouldn't be America. Okay, that's fine. But remember, she had paid him like 20 times back already. Look what remember, I know a lot of people could have bring somebody from America, for example, Chrissy, and she could have not made nothing of herself, right? And what she did, he brought her here and she built a whole empire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, he makes she come here, but she also push it to the point where look at them now.
Exactly.
She build the family.
Yeah,
I mean,
she
not
paid
him
him
not
back
help.
20
So that's
times
not what I'm
already.
saying. But I'm saying a Chrissy are them brains behind everything. If
Yeah,
you go watch
yeah,
them
for sure.
old
Somebody,
video
hold
them,
on,
and them
1
tell you.
second. Somebody say Bob Marley bun Rita left, right, and center when I look for give Bob Marley national hero. And that's true, because if Bob Marley did in a this a day, hold on, if Bob Marley did in a this a day and age, where we in a right now,
But
everybody in a social media, if Bob Marley did in a one day, in a social media never there, and yet still Bob Marley in a newspaper with so much gear, in a newspaper, where picture if you take somebody if you find you take a picture, them time they no only for camera on the boat. Like them time they about 40 camera alone in all of Jamaica. And yet still every Bob Marley go with girl, they take picture of them and put him in a newspaper. So if Bob Marley did in a this iPhone and Samsung Galaxy generation, and them could have seen all of the picture them and all of the woman them when go about everywhere, every girl them go link and them sitting there. The whole I would have Rita Marley as I made as an idiot, would have cuss Rita Marley was not how we are cuss Chris, you know. You understand what I'm saying? So when you sit and look on them thing, the truth of the matter is, I'm going to talk the truth. I'm not going to say it is right or it is wrong. Chrissy is not the first Yamed, and Chrissy will not be the last.
all of Yamed, all women are Yamed.
I see one woman right in the comment section say, please, Father God, don't make me believe in our man.
All women are Yamed, because both of them will attack. Them man do them multiple things and them go back to it.
You know what?
Before you're
At
dead.
some point in time in our life, it's true, Ken. We are the one with Yamhead. We are the one with Yamhead. Some point in time.
Triple, listen to me. put fun and joke aside. Me I pray for Christina because she gonna need some prayer to go through this, with our kids them, Cause like me said, them are like me when nobody not know me, so that this could have happened to me and me can walk tomorrow and nobody not gonna realize me. You see, Chrissy and the kids them, they're out there, and I know something nice. This we know say people up on the internet know this.
And the media.
Nice feeling this,
They have to go change them school.
Nice feeling, and this is what feeds the family. This is their job, and this is why me I say, yo, what the fuck is going on with CMR? What is wrong with him brain? Me want up me head and look what going in there. Oh, you always
I could pivot a little bit, please. I could pivot a little bit. The truth of the matter is, may I ask on the ladies? Ladies are the on the live here. If you could have sent a message to Chrissy right now, if you could have said, I talk about real thing, I not talk about no joke thing or no sound bite or no. If you could have said something to Chrissy right now, say, Chrissy, are your friend, Abby? Say, Chrissy, your friend, Abby. And Chrissy, I got through what she got through right now. Your friend, I got through it. What you say to Chrissy right now?
Listen, if I'm my friend, I'm going to stand by my friend, but I'm going to tell me, because I'm not the one to tell nobody to make the decision on their relationship. But if you're my friend, I'm going to tell you the truth, how I feel about the situation, and I'm going to make you know, say, listen, any decision you make, me support you. But what your man do, I'm not saying innocent or guilty when I talk about that part there. It's just the pure embarrassment when call on pan and the excitement. I'm going to tell you straight to your face. Me not think this is a good for you, because him not change. Only because, and then first and the second and the third time. But any decision you make, that me go support. But me go tell you straight, your man not make the best, not pick the best interest for you and the kids them. Me not want to tell nobody to left them man, because one, I don't know where your man come from. I don't know what to bill. Who am I to tell you to leave your man? Me go tell you the truth how me feel about the situation as my friend. But whatever decision you choose to make, me have to just support it because of your life. At the end of the day, I'm going to do the fear same way. Because even if you choose to keep him, you still are going to go through certain things. You still are going to feel a certain way about it. Because I just reality of you're human. But me just hope she stay prayed up and she make the very best decision for herself, not for the public or where we, the viewers, them want to see. Just make the best decision for yourself.
Dan.
All right. For me, if it's the situation is true, first thing I would have to tell her is draw near to God. Draw near to God. And don't stop praying. Because if it is true that him have done something, I'm caught in the act of what they accuse him for, love yourself, love your kids, and move on. Leave him behind. Because she will always be hurting herself, because it will always be repeating. Him always like a being a bagger. If it's not true, stand by him and get the truth.
All right, Triple X. So if the situation is true or not true. For me,
no, you don't know whether it's true or not. Me I talk about in this moment with the accusations and the allegations you see are spread on the media, with everybody else sets her post she and are pitting them and everything. People are dragging her. What would you do as a friend? What would you say to her?
As a close friend, I would definitely tell her, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what to do right now. At this point, we're just waiting on the courts. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we can do. I cannot sit here and tell you exactly to follow, all these accusations, what people are saying. Just wait on the courts. And once the court decide what it is, then once you decide what you're going to do, then we could talk. That's it for me.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you are going on. So people,
hold up, because I remember, as Kayan just said, if it is true, and she said some stuff in regards to if it is true, whatever it is. For me, if this shit turns out to be true and you and I are friends,
yeah.
First of all, there's nowhere, it's gonna be highly impossible for you to keep that man as a husband.
If it's true,
he cannot be around.
If it's true, you have to go.
You have to get divorced. Matter of fact, there's not even gonna be no time for divorce. You're gonna have to automatically divorce yourself.
All right, hold on, Chrissy. So, boss, me just add a while ago. Go on, mom.
Hey, what's up? Hi, everyone. It just seems weird that we even debating this. Listen, a whole power man there road, and a whole power man in probably cheat with. We don't care. You're a grown man. and the woman them big, and if Chrissy wants to stay, more power to her. But once your name, look how much on the road and you have to look for somebody. And
No, listen, it's not like him and the child there, you know.
Hold on,
No, but what I'm saying,
Kayan, hold on, so, hold on, Kayan. Hold on, Kayan, here we go on. We have to respect one another up here. Kayan, you see, when somebody attack, just allow so much to finish her point and land her point, and then you can rebut after she does land her point properly. See? So, continue what you say, mama.
Okay, and I hear you, and I understand what you're saying. We're not saying him and I did dead or whatever, but what I'm saying is, if you're not dead in the park, them can't say you did dead. So if somebody said, you know what, Subas got touch one man over there, so, and you come to me, I go say, see, you see when September 3rd, where's Subas today? Subas never there, nowhere near that part there. So you couldn't call my name. The mere fact that they arrested him, I'm not saying it's true 100%. What I'm saying is it almost got so. If it not fully got so, maybe him never rape nobody, grape nobody. Maybe she did say yes, I don't know. But what I'm saying is you shouldn't look this up. You shouldn't even make her listen, me tell my child, never son, and from him in a elementary school, where we used to live, 90% white. Me tell him, say, let me tell you something. Even if the girl jump on top of you, don't touch not even the ear upon her head, because they will lock you up. So you are trying to tell me you are a grown man, them call your name already. You have pitney where not feel in the house. No, listen, no pitney, no girl, you shouldn't even look. You shouldn't even come over this now. So the mere fact them arrest you, I'm not saying that he's guilty. I'm just saying, because remember, when we think of guilt, we're thinking of grape. And I'm saying what the police is saying is you were in the neighborhood. So even if the girl say yes, she can't say yes because she cannot consent. And all I'm saying is that shouldn't, a whole heap of man cheat and nobody no call them name pan pitney. Whole heap of Jamaican man cheat. And for them name never call with no underage somebody. So why, if you go cheat, how you end up there, so? How you end up there, so?
That's understandable. Can I go real quick? So in my opinion, as a victim myself, you cannot blame the wife. We don't know what the situation is, how the situation. We're just all coming to an assumption and assuming what happened. And the word assuming itself is me making an ass out of you and me. We weren't there. We, as females, as Jamaican and as Black people, we need to learn to stand by our own, whether they're guilty or not, because we don't know. We don't know the situation. None of us were there. We can't make an assumption as to what happened, how it happened, when it happened, where it happened. We're just going by what the media says, or we don't. Yes, he was arrested. Yes, he probably put himself in a predicament to be there, but were we there? No. As a friend, I would have said to Chrissy, at the end of the day, this is your husband. You stick with your husband until the outcome is there, until you have proof. Until you have proof of whether it's the truth or the lie, and let the judge do his work, let the system do their work. But we weren't there. We weren't there, but it's your husband. This is the father of your kids. If he's guilty enough, after the whole situation is over, you choose to leave, and it's still up to you. If you choose to stay, it is up to you. But it's your husband. Because I would like, if you are in a situation where we don't know the truth either, he stick with you. True. So we can't just jump up and say, oh, enough of that. He knows that he's a grown man, but we're still on the outside looking in. And as people, we need to stop trying to dig too far into people's relationship. Because some of us are digging in our people's relationship.
But some of us are living in a life to be
family in a shambles. The life we're living is in shambles. So we need not to judge. Like he without sin has the first stone. He without sin has the first stone. We weren't there, so we have to encourage Chrissy. And I've seen on the media where everybody, Chrissy should have left CMR a long time. CMR put himself in another position, but at the end of the day, she needs us. She needs us as her country. She needs us as females. She needs us as our family. She needs us as our fan base to rally around her. She needs her strength. This is not the time to bash her as to when she should have left him, how she should have left him, why she shouldn't have stayed. All we have to do now is to rally around her, give her all the praise we can give, and hope at the end of the day she chooses to make the right decision.
So true.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not even bashing her. It's kind of showing tough love, to be honest with you, because we are all females, we are irritated. You know what I mean? to know that it's somebody that a lot of people look up to. And like, I used to watch their live. I used to be up late at night watching Chris live. And from Maria about saw the CMR thing with the two young ladies or whatever it is. To be honest with you, I stopped watching it. I stopped watching. And to be honest with you, me personally, I do not think that he raped any young lady. I don't think so. But
It's not.
for the mere fact that his name is called in a predicament like that is just disgusting and nasty. I'm just saying that how is it possible for you to end up in a situation like that? That's all I'm saying. Like how? Why?
Can I say
Mom, I'll
something?
tell you the truth. Hold
And that's
on,
what
mom,
grandparents
mom,
always
mom,
say. If you
mom.
never go there, your name wouldn't call. But
Hold
at
on,
the
not
end
say
of the
that.
day,
You see, when I
this
love
is
say
the
that something
media,
about
and the
it.
more we say on the media, we're putting her down as well. So we have to watch what we say because she has kids. So we have to watch
Yeah,
what we
with the
say.
kids
And yes, we are
involved and all,
entitled to
yeah,
our
me
Hold on
opinions.
there
But
understand
one
at the
that.
second.
end of the
One
day,
second, ladies.
She
Ladies,
just
ladies,
drop the kids like that.
ladies, 1 second there. When I keep on say, if you never did go to your name, couldn't call. Me personally not believe that. Me personally not believe that because guess what? There's a lot of gentlemen, as well can I say, that get name call in a certain situation and they were not in the they were not even in the vicinity of that. Some of the rumors that are circulating is that he's a substitute teacher at an educational institution as one of the students. Them you have things that circulate say I want woman when I talk to her daughter because the woman can't because he might cut off the woman so the woman put her daughter up to it. There's a lot of things that are circulated. So these are all hypotheticals that are possible that you are
Nobody
not in that
knows, but
you are not
everybody
in
has
that
said
specific
him deserve for this, him deserve
see?
for that, and they
So
don't know.
and we are not and we listen man, we can't just when somebody said believe every victim and I say when I believe, I don't believe in believing everybody will say them a victim. I believe in investigate everybody will say them a
True,
victim.
and
I
find out
believe
the
in,
truth.
I believe in an investigation, like investigate every situation. When somebody accuse somebody, investigate it. But I do not believe you're supposed to investigate because remember what the way that go on with the Me Too moment when the woman attack a bag of things when them sex and drag down whole heap of people. Look on, you remember Johnny Depp? My boy coming at Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Remember how Fame
with his wife,
wife
yeah.
talk about him about how she a beat him, about how him a beat her and one bag of something. And the man lose, because the man did have the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise and have a next vampire show for God and then pull all of them thing there. Pull all of them contract there where the man did have, all them thing there. People are going to mute on the thing, come here the feedback. All of them contract there where him did have. Me hear the man lose all of the Pirates of the Caribbean and everything. And when the case done, you find out say the man never did do nothing to her. She was the one who used to beat the man. She shit in the man fucking bed. She literally do in the man bed. Like weird, who does that? You understand me? I said she abused the man, she stalked the man, she do one heap or something to the man, and then she come back and say the man abuse her and hold her down and have sex with her one bag or something. She sexually assault the man, she penetrate the man when I'm asleep, put things on the man, bottom when the man asleep and all them something there. Zin, and all of them something where the man go through, you find out say nothing never goes on everybody list to her. My boy there, when again we're coming out Creed, the black man there, where they forgot to the superhero. For the superhero movie, man.
I remember that.
That youth there, when him go there with the white girl, and the white girl are search him phone, and him grab him phone from the white girl, and the man, you see video where the man run out of the car, or run from the white girl, and the white girl run him down, and she go talk about say, the man beat her, and one bag of something, and the man lose, Jonathan Majors, yes, the man lose the whole contract, the man everything, after everybody, the whole world jump up and talk. The man did supposed to get the contract with the US Army, with the be all you can be sitting, and them take with that man $100 million contract from the man just because the people them believe what the woman said, just because she accused him. We cannot just jump up and just believe everybody. I am saying we should investigate these things before we believe. That's all I am saying.
Listen, my 2 cents, because I'm going to come down 1 minute too. 1 minute too. And my 2 cents, because I'm going to leave. Listen, you see these females that are jumping and say yes, yes, yes. Remember that you have brother, you have son, or you have a male person in the family. I'm telling you this. You see, when woman cannot get them where they will lie, especially children, some of them will tell lies on other persons.
Hold on.
You understand?
I'm
right, as a parent, before we're going further, as a parent, If you're pitney, you're sitting, believe you're pitney.
Thank you, Triple.
That's all I say.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're pitney if you believe you're pitney.
We're
Right.
our kids. And if I was a
Your
child,
daughter, your son, no matter what. From them
if I was a child,
you're
right?
a child, you believe them. But what I'm
Right
saying,
now, I would
they
not
laugh,
say
investigate.
anything. If I was a child being molested, listening to the hoopla that's happening online right now, me not say nothing because guess what?
Why?
Everybody are talking about guilty. Listen, from your name call you guilty, and if I'm my brother, me I call 911. If I'm my son, 911 I call because you not do it to somebody or anybody wrong.
But you don't sure if it happened to.
A lot of
But if you,
persons.
hold on.
That's why the law. That's why the law is there to investigate.
Hold on.
So dark.
Hold on. Pause. Sue. Are
So
you
very
telling me?
dark.
Hold on. Sue, are you telling me that if you and your son there in your yard and somebody call you and tell you say your son raped them, you're gonna call the police for your son just because somebody tell you that?
But let me tell you something.
Exit that like a soda.
We know what we have. And how many times can somebody call me and I say, oh, it's not him? How many times? If the first time I can say, you know what? They're my idiot. Me know my child. By the second and the third time, it makes no sense for me to say, oh, no, it's not him because the world is against him. I don't think so.
Listen, Sue, I am not saying if you jump up and just say, oh, I lie, them I tell you your son.
Yeah.
No. But you yourself, go make a little investigation, say, where you need them son. You're not going to ask it. When the person says, hold on. All right, Sue, work with me. Walk this through me. Walk this through with me.
Yeah.
Me have a daughter and you have a son. Me call you, ring. So you answer the phone. I'm say, so my daughter over here tell me say your son all are down.
Yeah.
I have him way with her now. What you have to say to me?
You know what I've always told my child? A woman can say yes tonight and no tomorrow morning. And that's not the first time that has gotten a man in
all of that.
trouble.
I am trying to figure out where your mindset is, where your cause of action is going to be. After somebody call you and tell you say your son in your house.
Yes.
Somebody where you never hear, you don't know the person at all, and somebody me call you randomly and tell you say Sue, or is this Sue McFarlane or Sue Bird?
Yeah.
They say yes, this is Sue Ray. Are you the mother of John Brown? I say yes, John Brown is my son. Listen me now, my daughter Stacy Smith tell me say John Brown hold her down and take her little tun. And you just say, hold on, let me call the police. That's why you're going to do.
But this is what you have. But listen,
mother
but
of a
this is how the
son, I would
investigation is going
definitely
to go.
confront
How are you
my
going to get
child
an
first.
investigation by not saying anything? How are you going to investigate by not saying anything?
So their question, the person will call you. Hold on, the person will call you. You first thing you're going to say, you sure say I'm my son? Describe my son. She must go describe my son. You have to look for my son. She have to can tell me before me believe her. She have to tell me, oh, my son body look. She have to tell me, say, my son body curve, it bend, it straight, it black, it brown, it pink.
First of all,
You
I'm
have
the
to ask
one
all
with
them
my phone
questions
right in
first.
front time, go ask
Yeah,
her.
but what I'm
Bring
saying,
it right down there.
you can't like if every time these men do something, we can't just sit down and say, "Oh, the pitney alive."
Yeah, but
This
to
is
call
the
the police,
problem.
then if you understand,
but
so
nobody's
the police,
saying that he's
the
that a
police,
child is
America,
lying.
hold on, come I have to address this. So America, you live in, you say the police, the police in America. Is not there to build no law for black people. The police in America is there to incarcerate black men and to object and to subject them to nothing but the world.
Yes, I agree with you.
And for you, for you to tell me that all somebody have to do for you hand over your pitney to the slave catcher them, and for just accuse him your pitney without you trying to do that.
But Triple, you live in Jamaica and you know about American police. So all CMR live in America and can't figure out
Was a US military
You
man.
live in Jamaica and you can't figure out that the police them now ramp. Me tell my people, not even speeding ticket you're supposed to get, because them will shoot you. Them afraid of you, them will shot you until you say you have gone. So if you know this, you're supposed to address yourself or go in a way that nobody is supposed to call your name. So
all right, you are going.
Yeah,
you are going.
Is what
Yo,
I'm saying.
Triple.
You are going. So you are going 1 second.
Let me talk for a second. As a mother of a son, my son is now 20. If someone should call me and say to me, say, Miss K, your son did such and such to my daughter, son, whoever, because today in society you can't put it past whatever sex it is. I want to talk to the victim.
Mhm.
and I want to
Yes.
talk to my child.
Yes.
There's two sides to every story.
Exactly.
His
Yes.
side, her
Yes.
side, and the truth.
Yes.
You, as I said before, it reached the hands of the law. Try to do an investigation.
Yes.
Because
But
once
don't
it
you
gets into
think
the
this
hands
is
of the
what
law,
happened?
but
You don't
let me
think that's
speak. Let
what
me speak real
happened
quick.
here?
Let me speak real quick.
Yeah.
Once it gets into the law of the hands of the law, there's no way of
Yes.
bringing it back. So
Exactly.
you, as the parent, both parents,
Get
come
right.
together and say, let's try to figure out what happened, when it
Exactly.
happened, where it happened, why it happened,
Exactly.
and let's move forward. And to let, if it has to go into now the hands of the law, then then it just have to go
But
there.
this is where it is
So
now.
you
It's in
cannot
the
just
hands of
take
the
your
law.
child and just throw the child in fire without you purposely asking questions first.
First,
But
yeah.
of course, you're going to ask questions.
Yeah,
Ask
What I'm
questions
saying
first.
is, we cannot,
Okay,
as a
Miss
Jamaican
K, Miss
society,
K,
keep
Miss K.
doing this.
You see, as a parent, your first job as a parent
Mhm.
is to protect your kidney.
Yep.
Yes.
Your first job that.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Your first
Definitely.
job, when you
And what
try
me
to
I
bring
try
that
to tell you
picture
is,
into the world, your
yeah.
number one objective of it protect that picture, feed, clothe, shelter, and nurture that child. That is your
But
first
this is
job.
what I'm doing. Because I'm
Understand?
telling
And as a
you,
parent, I tell my child,
me, I'm
listen, there's
going
one
back
thing
to
I
marriage.
don't do.
So
I
whether
don't
you
do
know
jail
if it's
visit.
wrong or not, me I gotta tell you this straight. The same way like how Pitney out them woman have them son we are murderer out there kill people and them must stand them last to find money for go defend them Pitney
Yeah.
to get lawyer and them something there. If somebody accuse my son of this, I know it is something
True.
horrible.
Yeah.
You're right.
If I do not, if I personally don't see the evidence of myself for me can convince to say yes, I him do it, me I defend him to every fucking level or everywhere.
But that is just
You can
common
go.
sense, though.
You understand me? I say?
I'm not saying you're gonna do this without any evidence, but what I'm saying is, no matter the mere fact the man get arrested, so there was an investigation, and we are still debating. So
Mama,
this is what
may I
I'm
tell you,
saying.
say, I know so
There
Florida
was
law
an
go.
You
Oh,
don't,
Florida
not
law
because
going
he
to
was
have to
arrested,
and
he
he
was,
was
nothing.
the investigation was
and
done.
we are
And be
still
getting
here.
arrested means
So-
that we have to hold you
But
while
what
we
I'm
do an
saying is,
While we do an
investigation.
if you are a
investigation.
little girl,
So
or
not
a little
because he
boy
was
now,
arrested based on the
hold
accusation
on.
means that he's
Hold on.
already
But
charged. It
what
still
I'm
has the
saying is,
investigation to do to find out whether he's innocent or guilty. The investigation is still not done yet. He's
the
been held
investigation,
into
listen,
custody
nobody's gonna
based
charge
on what
him
was
and then
said.
investigate. They investigate before they charge you. So what I'm saying is, if I'm a child, right, boy or girl, in this climate, you are telling them, say nothing. Is what you're saying. Because if nobody has everybody talk about, oh, him maybe never guilty, him pitney lie, would you
But it
as
is
a
a lot
child
of
in this?
persons so
Boom.
they're using their personal emotions and what happened in their family and what happened in the people them know and I judge the situation. Not everybody lie when
That
they
is
say
right. That is
Exactly.
right.
and that's what Kayan was
You are
doing. It
one.
was something personal to her, so she feels to everybody a lie. We not say a liar true. What we were really talking about is CMR name should never in the mix.
Exactly.
It should be that
When you
for
first started this program since night, I agreed with you wholeheartedly because I've been listening since you first started the program. You said you were not a fan of his. You're not speaking on whether you're a fan of his or Chrissy or not. You're just speaking on the results of what is happening in front of you. So when you started your program since night, I've been listening since then. And I agree. We cannot just beat him and we don't know what going.
We don't
Exactly.
know.
We can't just bash him and we can't bash her.
Okay, me not have no, as me say to people, me not have no
You
affiliation
did not
with this
choose
man.
sides.
I have
You
never
did
met
not
this
choose
man in my
sides.
life,
You're right.
and it's not. I'm not a fan of this gentleman any at all. You understand? But the truth of the
And you
matter is,
stated that in the beginning. You stated that you're not a fan
Right.
of either or. You're just speaking
exactly
on a general perspective of
generally,
a situation
because
at
me know, my perception or what me know about the law, them them arrest you while them are investigate, especially out down in Florida, they so. Especially with this type of case. With them type of case, once the allegation is made, because the truth of the matter is this, if them go to the station and them report or call and make a report against the person, them know the person live, them know the person name, them know everything about the person, and the police do not act on it, them can sue the police. If the police them left him out the road and them go fast back with the something in a second, the police will be liable. The police will be liable for them after all.
Not because the paperwork says that he's been charged with this means that he's guilty of it.
Right.
When they arrest you, they have to say, well, I'm arresting him because he was charged of robbery.
This was the
They cannot put
complaint.
you that he was charged of sweeping the road. They have to put something there to say what you're being charged of, but it doesn't say you're guilty. They still have to do the investigation.
Well, me say,
And you
Neil
still
said
have to
sorry
report
when
if
I
you're
wrote
guilty
it.
or you're on it or you are not.
The truth of the matter is this. Me, I say anything I say, me can stand up behind it. I'm responsible for it. So you say a while ago, say, based on this conversation, somebody who was
Exactly,
They
Jody,
say
based off evidence.
might feel like them nothing come forward or them can't talk or them they might be afraid to come forward. But if we just jump up and say that once somebody accuse somebody,
Call
them
the
figure out
police.
and them wrong and them right. What about the parents out there of sons? What about the mothers of sons? You have women out there who have sons. You have men out there who have sons as well. Are we supposed to allow them to believe that once their son is accused, them for just dash for them pitney?
No, what I'm saying is that's why, as you
Hold
said
on. Are we saying because you have a 6 and 1 half dozen of the other, you know, you can't just look on one side of the spectrum and lean into it completely. You have to set and say, all right, boom, that is good. I understand say that is wrong, that happened. But the truth of the matter is we have to understand there are two factions in this. Everybody have a voice. Right. Everybody supposed to can come speak. You understand? Everybody entitled to the opportunity to defend themselves. You understand? You can't just say so. This is not Old Testament days. But when somebody says sitting, you just take a sword and chop off them head.
But he will be able to defend himself. He will be able to.
But
what people
Rusty.
say, it seems to be that people are saying he shouldn't even have been charged. But this is the investigation.
No, I'm not saying that. Nobody's saying that.
Let me hear what Rusty has to say real quick. Let me hear what Rusty have to say, please.
Rusty, where is Rusty?
Rusty Naka. Triple. I
Yeah.
have something to say. All right, so I have a son. He's just turned 18. And you know, when he's dating girls and stuff like that, sometimes he will ask me if he can, you know, go by the girl house or whatever it is. You know, I've never ever allowed him to go to any female's house. Anybody you want to talk to or want to have a, you know, a date night or whatever, and come to my them girl have to come to my house.
Yes,
Me not allow
exactly.
my boyfriend to go and no girl house. And guess what? When they're here, that room door cannot close, none at all. And these are the things that I taught him because of the end. And when we tell him these things, I give him even scenarios because at the end of the day, if anything should go down, the first thing, because but if you go to the girl yard and can say, okay, well, she invited him, but she didn't even invite him in. She will say, oh, in Boston, come in Panar.
Yes.
Once she come here, you see what I'm saying? And not only that, I don't even allow girls to come here and just not be in contact with the parents and stuff like that. I mean, I always
Their parents,
ask
right.
them age. When I tell I dig deep.
So why
Because
is it
if
that
the
we
girl
can figure this
child
out?
come
Chrissy?
here, it's gonna be minimal for her to accuse him of anything because
Exactly.
for one,
So Chrissy, how as we as women have been able to figure that out, and CMR, what big tough one man can't figure that out. We have figured it out as women that you
as
can't
I said,
just do.
he's
very
impulsive.
Jamaican,
Honest,
very
deep
impulsive.
down in my heart, I don't think that he gripped the young lady.
I don't think so
either.
I don't
but,
think
It may have
so.
been.
But
He may have
mixed up
thought it was
himself
consensual.
there.
But what
That
I'm
is why.
saying is,
But my
can't
thing is
consent.
like,
Guys, there's nowhere in any report did it say that he actually did a specific action.
No, it didn't.
Whatever it falls
Right,
under that category.
Yes, that's
Right.
true.
There's many
And
things that
nobody's
falls
saying
under that. It can be touching,
when
it
they
can
say-
be
well,
One
let's
touches,
say-
it
in
can be
when you said
physical.
some, when you said some,
There's so many things that fall under that category.
And it also can be, guys. If I touch your shoulder, right? As I'm talking, I talk a lot with my hands, and I touch your shoulder.
That is assault.
If
Even
you
your
think
hair.
it's
No,
sexual,
like
guess
for
what?
females, like your hair,
If you
like
says
finessing with your hair
Susan,
and
like
stuff like that.
touch your shoulder that was sexual, me can get charged. So it is what it is. We're grown people. We must can figure out. We have kids. We have to be directing our kids. So if we can't figure it out, how you gonna direct the people?
Hold up.
Someone makes sense.
Hey,
Hold on, Ryan.
hold on,
So
hold on.
Ryan just come here. Ryan, we have some of us here. Just jump
Hold
in.
on,
Hold
Triple.
on,
1
Chris.
second, Triple, please. Did you see CMR brother online talking today?
No.
Okay, let me tell you. I saw the post online with him saying that he was calling CMR when he heard the incident and then he didn't answer. Then he called Chrissy. Chrissy eventually answered and said, hey, I saw this post online, whatever it is, about CMR. And Chrissy said, what is, if I that to see, I that it is. And he was like, what you mean? And he was, oh, I wish I'd say, it's online. And he was like, yes, Chrissy said, if I that to see, I that it is.
Yeah, but hold on, that have only a meaning back here. If you call me and say you sick, hold on.
Really?
If you call me that, hold on, mom. If you call me that, hold on. If you see him, hold on. If him say that and call Chrissy, how much people you think call Chrissy before that? You know, the migler stress and everything.
Listen,
How much time and how you going to answer somebody like that? All right, hold on then. Ryan.
Yeah, good night, boss. What going?
Night, my bro. What going?
A lot of times, you know, a lot of people put themselves in some situations where, you know, as men, it don't matter what type of situation it is. It's always easier to say to blame the man, because at the end of the day, if you stand before a judge, almost 80% of the time, you're gonna be found guilty no matter what. It's just that's just how statistics go. And most times, like somebody else was saying it earlier, that something about her son dating, then to come to her house. It's a lot of situations because it's both sides of the party that's crazy, because the girl could say that this happened, the boy could say this happened, but the truth be told, the judge is gonna make an even ruling at the end of the day. So it's hard to say like, okay, yes, this happened or that didn't happen.
Especially in a situation where only two individuals are there. Sometimes the evidence, and a lot of the evidence that they use is verbal or testimonial. Right. So it's basically how credible one witness is compared to the other. And most of those witnesses, them think that it's not so strong, it not all a strong bearing, that it's circumstantial. Right. You understand me? I say, and I like you have something quantifiable, like a video recording, or you have a third party testimony, or you have DNA evidence. You understand me? I say.
I think that's a lot of times why a lot of people, say they're going out, they rather go out a group of people in a public restaurant or somewhere where there's camera, where there's something. At least they can say, no, run back the footage, run back that. So I'm covered, so that we all protected at the end of the day.
And to be honest, Triple,
let me say something to everybody in the comment section, everybody watching. In this country, you could say hi to a female or a male and it's considered SA.
Sure.
Yeah.
In this country, you could look at someone too hard and it's considered SA.
Because it's based on the perception of the
walk
person.
past someone and brush against them unknowingly, and to them it felt inappropriate, and it's considered SA.
And we agree with you.
We cannot be quick to judge. As I said, I'm a mother of a child myself, and just like, you try to have whoever's coming over be visited in your presence so you could monitor the situation and no doors is left closed.
But you know that they normally,
when my son went off to college, I said, listen, now you're old enough, you're going off to college. I want to teach you that no means no, even if you're in the middle of doing whatever. And she says no, you stop and she says yes, 1 minute later, said no, today you said no, and today I'm stopping because you said no.
Exactly.
And no means no.
But what
no
I'm
matter how
saying
far in the act we are, no means no.
And this is what I'm saying. If we have women have figured it out in foreign, say, I saw it go, I saw the place around and Jamaica, we have to know what we're doing. And we in turn have imparted that. We've tried to do that to our kids to say, guys, this is
understand
not
that
right.
We still do not have the details of the situation. We still do not have the details of the situation. So we're speaking, but we still do not have the details of the situation. So we cannot be here as the public casting judgment. We don't know the details of the situation.
The charge, I don't know.
What we don't know if it's a situation where we're hearing about a car situation. What if a situation where he gave this young lady a ride home? We don't know. What if a situation where he brushed against this young lady around? We still don't know.
They look at your past behavior, right? So if, let's say, somebody says, you know what, Damania abused boys, and they look at the past to say, has that ever come up? Has it ever come up?
So same way like, all right, if me, I go try to frame somebody. I go try to frame somebody that history what me I frame them for. But that's I say. It's not what hypothetically.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I hear you. I'm not saying that.
But that's I say. So not because somebody had an actor or somebody's reputation have been besmirched. That no means automatically. That come like I say, when somebody murder, them will always murder. When somebody thief, them will always thief.
No, but that's what we look at your past behavior.
No,
we have to look at your past behavior. Because if you kill 5 people,
say.
we can't just say, boy, the 6th one wasn't you. We got to look at it.
It's kind of
what you have to say. All right. Now I gotta tell you something. You know, say 90% of the wickedest people in the world.
Yes.
Them not catch them till them catch them.
I hear you, exactly.
The people them are the worst thing them.
Yes.
The people them all right. Look on Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Look on P. Diddy. Look on R. Kelly.
Yes.
Look on Epstein. Look on all of them people.
But you know that every time for one of them...
Until them man, they did literally go turn up till somebody did really and truly come and say, Harvey Weinstein. Them man, they would have run off at Hollywood. Until one somebody come out and come say, listen up, me now go get back, me go talk and testify.
Yes.
Nobody at all ever knows the
But
man.
do you know that? But do you know that there's always with every person you just mentioned?
What you mean? A lot of people knew
No,
they were
with every
doing it.
person you just mentioned,
Triple.
somebody spoke up, and everybody was like, "No, not him. He's too nice. They have too much money." Every one of those people have spoke up years before they were arrested.
But it's not even that. It's the fact that let's use P. Diddy as an example, right? Remember, these are some people that have some very strong influence.
Yes.
One, they got money. They have people in very high places that they're even scared to even go up against these people, because the minute that you out them, they're gonna hire whoever it is, wherever you are, to find you somehow, some way, to silence you, to pay you off, to whatever the case is, so that they're not found guilty. A lot of times in those situations, like with the reason why P. Diddy is in the place where it is because now one person came out, then another person came out, then another person. So now all the stories are being
you don't really know what the reason
together.
why P. Diddy really got caught for real.
The what?
Why P. Diddy really get catch?
Is it because of the liquor guys?
Exactly.
Because I Cassie. Because I Cassie, the whole Cassie thing come out, and the video come out, the lawsuit, and because him settle with Cassie and Cassie get her food, everybody else them do say, oh right, he's done here so, and get them batty bus and them get nothing.
Cassie documents has a lot of evidence that's backed up.
It do, but you can even think about it. Such a big company like Ciroc don't want anything to be a part of that whole situation. Just goes to show a lot. It goes to show a lot.
He too hype. Think he was untouchable.
Let me tell you something. Me nah go come here, cause you see in Bible, somebody said it a while ago, the Bible said, let he that is without sin cast the first stone. The truth of the matter is, none away, no, be on reproach. Yes, we never touch a little pitney. No, we never touch a little pitney. But at the end of the day, if we in a one situation where people are pointing them finger upon we, and we never do it, we wouldn't want them to come, for jump and run with it.
Well, no, and I would never want them to be.
No, the truth of the matter is, there is not enough evidence. The things that I don't, all right. You see, if people are going to choose and say, oh, him guilty, and people are going to choose and say him innocent, people are going to jump on either side. The problem that I have, as me say, is the way how people are doing it. It's like say people are celebrating the downfall of this gentleman, and people are also, hold on, and people are also using his children as canon father, as if these children are indisposable. You understand me? I said that is what me hear about the whole situation.
And I agree with
for
you.
Them to use, for them to come jump and use the man stepdaughter to put her picture out there, and then with her picture on the screen doing a live for 2-3 hours, talking about what he could have done to his stepdaughter and all them something. I put out picture of him wife, and I cuss him wife and talk about him wife a bitch and one bag of thing, and she cause it and she deserve it, and them for sets and she figure jail too and all them thing there. Why are them thing are extremely horrible?
Yeah, they are.
And
they shouldn't happen.
That does not make you a better person. You understand? You are just as bad as him if you are going to put his daughter out there. So basically, you have put false accusations of sexual assault on his stepdaughter.
So we don't even know who
forcing the trauma on his stepdaughter, where the trauma upon the other person is prospective with victim. You understand me? I say.
And not only that, Triple, they also leaked the actual victim's name, and don't forget that the victim is also a minor. So now you leak the victim's name, but she's a minor. So not only is she has to go through the whole situation of court and everything else, now she's a victim within the whole freaking universe and the public, because you guys leaked her whole name, and she's a minor. 20 years from now, you can still Google to find out who she was, and now you got to know what happened or what didn't happen.
When the woman to get married, hold on, I'm gonna show you something. Say the woman 20 years from now, as you said, or 10 years from now, when she meet a man for herself, or she gonna get married, And if we have Google now, probably have AI, because we don't know 10 years from now where the technology are going to be. But once you look on somebody in your glasses, it shows you everything about the person history. You understand me? I say, because that's the thing I go right now. Right now, all you have to do, you're not have to Google people with words anymore. You can just take a picture of somebody and put it in, and everything will come up with them all social media history, everything come up. Suppose later on in your life now, when this little girl move forward and I go through life now. Remember, you have to remember, you know, you see, like how one does see one picture and start judge. I saw people stay, you know, people automatically start use biases. Everybody have them own personal internal biases where them use, you know.
Right. And then she's gonna want to put this behind her that she have kids and her kids gonna find out all this when she's trying to put all this behind her. In stepdaughter, 15 years from now, we don't know.
Yeah, in stepdaughter is an innocent bystander in all of this, and she's the one who is going to be smeared. She's the one who is the most innocent out of all of this, and she's the one who is going to have this drastic thing stuck to her for the rest of her life. Whether or not the accusations are true or false, they are going to stay in his stepdaughter for no reason. When
But this is what Abby was saying. But isn't this what Abby was saying? That he keeps getting himself in trouble?
This is what I've been saying. Triple. This is it. And let's be realistic. Internet this. These are popular people. If something like this happen, where me and you think about happen, the internet I go run with it and drag it. It's all for the views and the money. You think them things say oh fuck.
But it's not even them. They're gonna run with it.
Like a 12-year-old. Let me not go this far.
They got some people that run certain parts of the like networks of social media that will, just like when certain things happen on the news, you don't see certain things happen anymore. It just disappear because that's how powerful they are.
Yeah, the censorship game on.
This is why I said this is why I blame CMR and take the whole situation out of the embarrassment where you can your kids and your wife. This is why I've been saying this since I come on. I blame CMR. I'm not business if him guilty or not guilty. You're always causing these embarrassment on your family. The kids have to go through this. They never have to.
They gotta live with that for the rest of their life.
Because of his actions.
Yeah. But you wanna, yes, we blame CMR. Yes, we blame CMR. Yes, we blame CMR. But people are 600 now other on the day or so. Panda life, you know. We have to blame ourselves. We have to blame ourselves. As a society and as the consumers of social media, we have to take some of the blame. We do go on with the pitney too. Because the truth of the matter is, the persons who incite this type of animosity or this type of disparaging type of commentary on social media, we are the one who give them a platform. We are the one who are entertained by them, and we are the one who consume the media that they put out
you
there.
Support them without them even knowing they support.
Because we consume it, it's like we give them a badge. We say, okay, yes, it is okay if you do them fucker what them a do. The things them with them people they do and how them a tear down people and a destroy. Like, it is so, like, big man thing, me not gonna tell a lie. Me not gonna go like that. I don't say, well, I have only dirty things them we do and our things them coming through do sometimes. But the truth of the matter is, this TikTok thing, TikTok has devolved. It has devolved into something that is so disgusting and chronic. Right now, it is not, there's no, you hardly find nothing positive on it.
Just the Jamaica community, man. Please.
But a Jamaica, and I'd be a Jamaican thing in my algorithm. What me I go do? When me turn on my phone and me scroll, I be a cussing. I be a war, I be a who tell who say them this, I be who suck out this, I be a nasty. Like everybody, like there's no. Remember when TikTok just come, when you could have come watch two little content, the people make video and two little laughing and two little dancing. No, when people now cuss, all that you catch your speed, my guys. Stop, sir. You can't catch not like there's no entertainment, there's no joy, there's nothing positive on the app, and it is so draining and exhausting. And the truth of the matter is, people see the people them will do them something, because it come like to me, everybody will want to get a blow up on TikTok. Everybody will just run in and come in and something, where them feel like them want them name to start call. They feel like the cheat code to get them name start call, have run go tear down somebody and destroy people.
Because that's what the media is doing.
I had an ad Kingston.
It's been asking to be added. Anything else make glad say them I get rid of TikTok.
Kingston Starline has been asking to be added.
Get rid of it. I swear.
Not going anywhere. Honestly, not going anywhere. Them China will find a will and a way.
No, man, it's block. You know, since India blocked TikTok long time. India blocked TikTok long time.
India is not as free.
We need to hold each other. When I say each other, I mean when they put these narratives out there where, like I said, the minors involved. We need to hold them accountable and say, listen, yes, there's a case going, but you cannot put out people's minor kids on your internet or your live feed or
But
your
what kills me is
media
when I put out
just
a
for
silly
views.
video, it
But
gets
just for
and
views, we
they are
have
allowed
to
to
learn
put
to
out
hold
these
people
things.
accountable and say, you got to take that down. You're talking about people's kids here. Take it down.
But how come they
They're
don't get
victims.
blocked?
At
And
the
when
end
I
of
put
the
up
day,
a
take it
picture
down. We
of
have
a
to hold
flower,
people
it gets blocked.
accountable.
Why isn't TikTok blocking them and blocking those activities? But when you
Listen.
put up a silly video, them quick to block you.
Because
But yet you have
you're not earn TikTok the ad revenue. You notice that the people them put up them sitting and people them get the most views, you know. You understand? Because me I tell you, say, it's like
There's a certain view. There's a certain view of every.
You know, I've seen all of these that's been posted, and tonight is I saw Triple came on, and it's the first I've clicked on anything that had to do with CMR, and I sat here and listened, and I listened, and I listened, and I listened before I came to my conclusion. And Triple, ever since he came on, he says, "Listen, I am not a fan because of X, Y, and Z. I don't pay attention to neither him nor his wife. I'm just coming here with a general statement from a general point of view." And so far, the reason why I haven't clicked on any one of those things because they're I read a lot of the comments, but they're bashing the wife. She's a victim in this as well. How are you going to bash someone that's a victim? I'm tired of people victim blaming people. It's not fair. It's not fair. We need to stop.
She has nothing to do with
this.
it.
This happened, they blame the victim.
Just a
That
surprise
happened,
to everyone.
is a victim.
Right?
Society needs to stop victim blaming and hold people accountable for when they do things wrong.
Good night. You're the only most of the social media person. Mr. Come and tell the truth. The Jamaica people on the app disgusting and them careless. Them just like behave awful, like say, like them just disgusting just to get fame and behave so. I don't know why Jamaica nationality them are based upon the app. And people them think American find them funny. American look upon them like
they find them funny because they're laughing at them and say how silly and stupid they are.
They're
So
not
they do
laughing
find
them.
it funny.
They not understand the difference between.
They're not laughing with them, they're laughing at them.
They tell people say there's a difference between being an entertainer and being a clown, you know. You see, an entertainer, you do things to make people laugh. As a clown, people laugh half of you, you know. When there's a clown and laugh, people laugh half of you. Them not laugh based on how you laugh half of you.
Yeah, people can laugh with you and people can laugh at you. And
Exactly. This was
laughing
the China
at
boy.
us with some of the things that have been done.
Most embarrassing.
Triple, I can say something real quick because I got
look how
Yeah, go ahead, Abby.
What I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
say.
Kingston. Abby, what you say? Before you go.
What I'm gonna say is this: in life, you cannot help how people think about you, how people view you, or what they have to say about you. You just have to know you and just walk a straight and narrow. People can't say you're dog shit in a triple. You say if you not give them a reason for say that, I'll put something out them and they can't say yeah, I'm really a dog shit for you. Them can only talk, them not know you. People just talk because of CMR actions over the years. And I think that's where most of the judgment come from.
True.
You understand? They now look on the facts, say he's not guilty or whatever, it's just him
Yes.
over the years.
And I see him stick up in that's why I say everybody that's about CMR action.
We have to take accountability
Every
for
man cheat
ourselves.
for woman,
Hold on, the Kingston.
We have to learn to take
I have to agree with Kingston because me a man and I have to agree with this. Yes, enough of the time them we as man, if we keep our ass quiet and relax ourselves, nobody can fuck with us. Nobody can talk. If we turn away hard as man, if we say boom, I'm not gonna say it not possibly, no. I'm not say it is always possible for fucker go on. But if you as a man have your woman in your yard and you go on and work, keep yourself to yourself, left your work and go home to your woman in your yard. Anywhere you go, yeah, your woman go. Anywhere you come back, yeah, your woman come back. Or you go play ball with the virgin them and just come back. Anyway, I see a couple of girls that you know. You turn around and cut and go back to your yard with your woman.
Go right home.
People, listen, none of them in a CMR house. We are Jamaican. Me now say if CMR trouble in data, a lot of women are victim of molesting. Even them family member molesting. A lot of them just don't talk in Jamaica. That's a big issue and a fact story that is still a go on. Molesting good at go on more for them people house and them don't know because the time when they spend on TikTok, them don't know what go on them house.
That is very much true.
Me a brother and sister. Me can't come just judge CMR and say CMR, listen, no look at girl bad and the trouble. CMR might be in the house and a schooler and she and her mother can't start pen up and say, here I go on. Tell the police that so it go. if things not go out for them way for us.
No, but mom, Kingston. Before we're gonna further, her name daughter, yeah? Her name stepdaughter are the accuser.
Oh.
Okay. So you see me talk about you see the narrative of
everybody believe them not them own
That's why me I try to say the
research.
people must have brought down the man to a woman.
Everybody a come up with their own accusation.
And the woman just a cuss man like showing fear for him.
So me I talk about?
Stop do that.
Wanna say exactly what I talk about.
Listen,
that's how easy misinformation can spread. You understand
this live. I was
Zin?
listening to this live.
So una have to understand. You see, una have to understand. Say everything. Whether people person understand. You see your site, your virtual footprint. Anything we put up on the internet, you not have no control of where it's gonna
control at all.
So you see,
people
say when you post,
you can say one thing now. You can say all of this, right? This is a productive conversation right now. And tomorrow at 12 o'clock, somebody say, "Oh, you come on, pull them name to the dirt."
Yeah, man.
Nothing went that way.
Yeah.
You see people them on screen record too. Them are the next junk of them. Them screen record and then splice and then cut and then put together and then do this and then that.
Listen, I was on a live today and listening on a live, and this host was saying that there's a friend, her friend is or her relative or somebody's a close friend with Chrissy, and she needs to come out and talk because she know exactly what happened. And she's hiding whatever it is. And she definitely says it was the older daughter.
I can say something? When the person attack, them did not want box like this, no?
Listen, I was
them did not want little box like this, no?
And they even said that the person, her friend record when Chrissy.
Chrissy, them did not want little box like this. With a video divider show with them, right? I say one name and one picture. Any picture there, right? That's it, see, right? You see, what I've noticed, you see people. Where people come here for contact, say me. Say me and them brother used to there. I'm used to come at them yard.
Yeah.
I'm used to carry KFC for them when me and them brother there. I have heard this on this app. Me see screen record people send, come give me already. Me see people talk, but say me. Come at them yard, come thief things from them yard, thief them brother pants. Me I tell you different things, you know. Where people talk about me specifically. So when you hear people talk things, panna up
no proof
in them box, yeah, we don't know. There is no accountability.
There's no truth to it.
You say the anonymity of this little box, yeah. People can come say anything. Cause me can come on with anonymity and say, yo, you know, say me did there when I'm over there. I'm here, little girl a ball for rape, and me end up have to call the police. They say, true, me no want. Me can say all of them something there. Through a blank screen, on a fake page, and people, you say once people hear it, the more persons hear it, and the more it spread.
It wasn't a fake page.
So don't take none of them things away. 90%. So when me hear people say, oh, me had a friend, who are you? What's the name? Where you from? If you ever come out, come talk. When you talk, I want to see your video when you talk. Want you hold up your ID and show your ID beside your face so when you talk. Want you have evidence to prove. You have to have video recording.
If the seven of us didn't just correct Kingston just now about it not being the child or whatever, right, Kingston would still ran with that narrative because nobody corrected it. So, like I said, people behind these screens, they could say whatever because Moulton Crossway and make them say anything.
Yeah, all I'm saying, we just have to be mindful of the kids and we do not
That's
want
why I said the people them just stop bringing on the man and just know the right information.
We don't want somebody who
triple.
That's weird. The truth is, if me I say, you see, at this point in time, all the liquor bring down. You see, if you have the bring down, if you have two 40-foot container with a bring down run a back around the sun.
Hold it.
Hold it. That's when the evidence drop you now, and what you say, bumbo clot a true. You set some good on a waff and clear the whole of the bring down conflict.
You're entitled to your opinion, but you hold on to your opinion. Your opinion don't need to be publicized.
Right. And why your opinion have to mix with lie?
Exactly. Right.
Man.
Why your opinion have to mix with lie?
Me honestly
Yeah,
hope
that's
it
a
be 9
different.
day talk,
That's different.
triple.
That's what me say.
And then
Remember,
you
you asked the
just done
question
And them
if
with
we
want
it.
the
were
man for
if we were
dead,
her
and them want
friends or
him to get
whatever it is.
gunshot.
But as
Me
I
want,
say, I'll
me
let the
want to just
court
be 9 day
decide.
talk
That's
and done
all.
with, and you know nobody a drag
And
down
enough
the
of them man,
them.
enough of them
You know
man a sex off
somebody a
them
put up
daughter
the
them
play
know,
them
and them know
picture.
and that if
You know what? Me
But
just want
listen, you
it
know what?
done.
To be honest, this is even worse if it's a child of a girlfriend where you try leave and she try spite you. To me, that would even be worse because that's a position you could have not been in. Like I hope a
So, I'm
girl
gonna tell you
get name
something.
called for position that
So, I'm gonna
end
tell
up
you
maybe
something.
them living at the house with a girl, whatever. And maybe it's a
Go ahead,
lie.
Triple.
But to actually leave your yard, go somebody else's yard and end up in this.
So let Triple talk real quick, please.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead, Triple.
So you say man I go fuck. I just say go. I just say go.
And
Man I
that
go
me
fuck.
just
You
don't you
need
hear
to
the first thing
understand.
when me
I'm
say
not
no?
say every man, you know. I'm not say every man, you know. But you don't see also all them man this year. And every man can hold them body when them get in a certain
Look,
situation.
someone in the comment section said I had felony charges and they lied. See?
Zin? So, some man over there. When you see when I'm tell you say notoriety fame is a good thing and is a bad thing.
True,
You see, when you
man.
get fame, and everybody can manage fame neither. And everybody can manage fame. You have some people jumping at something and want to get famous and want to get popular and don't understand. There's a difference. You see social media, right? You see man like Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. And them man they were famous from back in the days. They actually have to do something and work for build fame. Them you see how them man they move different than a man where bust off a TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because them man they have to literally build a fan base and
they work for theirs.
Go through the ups and downs. When every time them buck them to them getting a little scandal, them at them, they know how to angle, them know how to maneuver. Them know say, oh, that girl will come to me, I said she try to set me up, answer off, move her go around this. Because you know how to navigate through certain levels of fame. Because you were like get a little popular, get well known, get a little hype, then you bust, then you get big, then the world know you. With all that little TikTok something I stay right now. Today, nobody in the blood clan know you, and by tomorrow, the whole world know you. And when the whole world know you, everybody want a piece of you. Whether it be somebody want you to market for them, whether it be somebody want you to help them build them brand, whether it be somebody who just want to power with you, whether it be somebody, a girl who just want to give you some pum pum, whether it just be somebody who hate you and try to tear down all of them, something that just come one time braps, and you do not know how to deal with it. And when you don't know how to navigate that something there, is something that is insidious. Man, like
a lot of these social media people, they don't have a PR rep, and I think a lot of them need a PR rep to let them know how to navigate.
And get with it, man.
They don't know how to navigate.
This is going to be dangerous to a brand. This is Disney. You have a deal with Disney. How does Disney continue that deal? How?
Yeah.
So I mean, he's really. I mean, forget the cheating and forget that. You're touching your own pocket. It don't make sense. You're gonna hurt your own pocket.
And even okay, for example, just pray to God that nothing like this happens. But I mean, he get charged. But even so, if if he's free or whatever it is, a lot of these contracts that they have, they're gonna dismiss them.
Right.
They're definitely gonna dismiss
whether it is true or not.
Yeah,
they have to do what they have to do for their private.
Exactly, because
the image is ruined.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they do not want, stuff like this.
And it's sad because Chrissy went through this not too long ago and she had to rebuild her brand and now she's not even back to where she was and had to start all over when she is, and she have said it publicly, so I can say that she is the breadwinner of the family. So it is sad. So I'm gonna take this time to say this, Chrissy, if you ever have to see this, I, as a female, I'm here for you. If you ever need to just have someone that don't know, neither you nor your husband, and want someone that is not judging either or to just vent to, you could always reach out. I am willing to pray with you. I want to give you all the strength of a strong warrior ancestors that stands out there. You are gonna need us to stand behind you and your family. I don't know what the situation is. I'm not here to judge you, your husband's situation, or anything. I just pray that whatever happens, you find your way to the top of it. And that's what I have to say before I go.
Really?
Well, the truth of the matter is, Chrissy, and maybe mother me know sitting since they say, me never know say she must have pressure problem because I think she had complications with her pregnancy and developed high blood pressure, hypertension. And
Yeah, she seemed like that.
all of them something we are go through. Can't get woman a stroke. All them negative things,
Oh,
all
yeah.
them things.
Yeah,
Can make
have
man
little
rock
kids.
up and
everybody.
Good
You have
night,
little
everybody.
kids.
Me new.
Not think about that. This is when me say CMR get himself in some shit and not think
It's a
why am I
CMR gear
family.
pressure.
Let's stop talking about what
Me can-
CMR gets himself into now. It's not whatever he gets himself into. Let's use this time to uplift his wife because she's now a victim. So whether he didn't or shouldn't have, we need to stop beating on his name. His wife need to uplift him because his wife is the one that's being dragged in the comment section. She should have left him. She should have this.
But what I'm saying,
Hold on,
Triple, give me a
one
second.
second. Hold on 1 second. Coach this jumpy. Okay, you she have a select bit there, please.
So me just have to ask a question, right? Because you see, when I was growing up in my family, right, one of the things is when you go outside, you conduct yourself in a way where you're not an embarrassment to yourself or your family, whether or not your family is present. Like me, I tell Triple.
Sure.
All right, guys, I'm a family. Anyways, I have a question. Because I know I talk about our brand and CMR, this and that. When is enough? Enough. When are we as ladies with children and without children going to stop try to fix something that is not fixable, right? He went out, he embarrassed this girl from left to right, right to left, up, down. The Shani situation, right? I sat and watched this girl sit on her car and bawl. She need a break. She's stressed out. Probably she still have postpartum depression, and probably she herself don't know because people think that postpartum depression done after a pitney reach 5. No, you can have postpartum depression right up till the pitney
20, 30
adult
years
and dead and all of these things. You understand what I'm saying? So this marriage, CMR, his action, the reason why people are coming down so hard on Chrissy is because how much more is this man going to break you and embarrass you, whether or not him grape the pitney or whatever the case. We're talking about the embarrassment on hand. How much more is this man going to break you as a woman and embarrass you as a woman before you take up your pitney them in your life and say, you know what,
Figure this one
this is
out.
toxic, I got to go.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we as people, we're looking at all different kind of thing. We are look on the brand, we are look on our deals, then we are look on money.
Money, right.
Triplex, me and your cousin, talk God truth. If me sit down in my house here, and me call you one hour, I say, cuz, and me the breadwinner in my house, you know, and me, am I the man, you know, and me a this, and me a that. Talk the truth, and you're not a hypocrite. You're going to say to me, first thing you're going to say, Sasha, why him now work? And me I go say, boy, you know, and if it don't make no sense, you go tell me, say me an idiot. So it's the same thing apply. We do this in different situations. So why we are trying to cushion
but
this
at the end of the day, Sasha, same way. If you call me and tell me, say, you're there in the house and the man now work and I provide, I'm even look when I say, Sasha, the man, if you look at work, you know, you can do everything, you know, and then I say, the man that they are, if the man abuse, I'm tell her, say, yo, Sasha, this don't make no sense. If you do not choose to leave the man, I cannot come tie up and dry out of the house to the man.
Me no say no,
hold on, because we are talking about things that we need to understand, you know. You have to remember, say, separation is not only physical, separation is almost also mental. Because she can move out of the house to the man and go back to Jamaica go live. And when her mind still there with the man, and if from her mind still there with the man, she are gonna move back with the man and when the man come back.
I'm not saying no, but my point is,
hold on. Once if the woman do not disenfranchise herself from the man mentally,
right?
Understand? There is no amount of advice that you can give her. There is no amount of coercion that you can coerce her until her push her out of the man life where she's going to leave.
But what I'm saying is, guys, one second, guys. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that we need to coach Chrissy to leave the man, you know, that is her decision. But I have seen us as human beings, as people on a broad spectrum, because we're not going to just take one part of the situation, right? I've seen us as people in different situations promote therapy, But in this situation, it's like we are trying. Some people are cushion CMR. Some people are trying to, I don't know, keep Chrissy and them together. When are we as people going to start to say all across the board, let's promote self? If something is toxic and it is not mendable, fixable, or anything, we need to start promoting self. And this is why we are going down as a society in a toxic spiral. And TikTok is a very good visual example of what I am talking about here. You understand what I'm saying? How much time that girl go come out and say she's stressed and she go ball, she not get no help with the pitney them. The situation within the home, even though we are not there on the forefront, if you can, Taros Riley said, read between the lines and be wise. If what we are seeing displaying outside, if we look upon it and read it, we can tell word for word what going in the house. Sorry, one at a time. I can't
realize that she did do therapy.
Did
you realize that she has
sorry. One at a time.
Hold on, guys.
My bad.
What
if Chrissy come out and talk as yet?
No.
Not in this case. But what I'm saying, with the past situations that have happened, Chrissy has been to therapy. She has been closer to God. She has been, even on her blog, she has been posting about reading her Bibles, reading all these stuff. So she, maybe when she went to therapy, they went to marriage counseling. We don't know. Because she hasn't disclosed the details of whatever therapy she was doing.
Sorry, and she's not supposed to.
This is the last straw.
My unedited,
I think the last straw.
Chrissy came out and did a live and said,
my unedited
get a
life,
divorce.
I think you're a better person than me, because if somebody call me, if Triple come over my house and somebody call me before him come and say, swear, you know, say my thief, mind you, him not go to jail, nobody never arrest him. Somebody just tell me that. Once him show up yourself, me I move my purse. That's just how I am. Me not call you thief. Me not tell. I'm just saying that. So once something goes in your head, how do you move on? How do you then say, let me leave my child with you? How do you move on? Even if let's say they drop all the charges. Let's say they drop every charge. He's free to go. Just being in the position, like how do you? I don't know how you move on, because that's in the back of my head.
You know what else me want to ask too? Seeing this brokenness, this unfixable brokenness, because what a girl name, my uneditable, or something like say your name.
You can just call me K. K is fine.
K, all right, K. K said they went to counseling.
Yeah, she did therapy, they went to counseling, and
maybe they do marriage counseling together and all of these things. No, my partner and I, we can always go to couples therapy together and all these things, right? Now, he may not apply what he is learning and discovering in therapy, but I am, right? Here is my thing now. Because I'm not just talk about CMR allegations, I am talking about his character traits right through, his actions right through. My thing is, we always talk about Triple ever saying that, me love it, I coin it. Me sorry for the world where my one day they get pick me inherit, because when you look at it this way, right? If these children are growing up in this broken home and seeing all of these things, what kind of man or woman are they going to be tomorrow? So you have Triple now where raising son good and them something there. And him go come out in this world that is now more swampier than it is currently. So seeing all of these actions from this broken marriage, from this broken person who either refuse to be fixed, don't want to be fixed, or cannot fix. What example are we setting for the children? Me just I look on it from a broader spectrum. I am not zoning down on one particular thing.
You are going on, Stitch. Let me share something. The truth of the matter is the children are young. The truth of the matter is this. And not only because they are young. You have to remember this. We do not know the dynamic when the camera is off. The truth of the matter, what we have learned about social media, because what I've always believed that this whole persona where people put on them family vlogger and them family YouTuber, I feel like the whole of them fake. I just feel like all of them all them those sets and just put on a fake persona and them just create them create for them own little drama them and them something that
but we saw it when she had the Carter family.
to make it
It's
go
like
right.
when she had the Carter family and then
People just like when
the family thing came and break up the perfection.
Can we let Triple finish first before we jump in, please?
See? So the same like how you see them people that jump up and create them own narrative and create for them own little scenery and them little thing what them want for them.
All right,
I
then.
people to them something. Yeah. So at the end of the day,
King and share trick, we say them homeless and what are we say?
all right. So what I'm saying, them did homeless for true. I like Matthew.
Make him
I
talk.
like Matthew. But anyway, as me I say, is irrespective of this, not because we see them there, so we don't know the type of father that this man is to the pitney them. We don't know. She might be saying, all right, boom, she rather sacrifice fear, happiness to ensure say I pitney them, all right, and all them. So I'm not saying that this is right, you know, we don't know the mindset that she's at. But until she decides that enough is just enough. All we can do are there, so, and we don't know if we say, oh, she idiot, I'm done with that. No. As a society, we have to understand, say, the people them who deserve the most help are the poor and the fool. The poor and the fool. And when I say the fool, then I literally mean people that talk about people who can't help or can't do better. So we have to do it because the truth of the matter is you being psychologically dependent on a person that is also a disability as well. You understand me? I say the truth of the matter is nobody is going to find an individual for them who is perfect. Everybody know what them willing to give, what them willing to take. I am not saying I am not in no way. I mean, no anybody if you come misconstrue me, I try to say I'm not in no way saying that okay, she's supposed to stay with the man or the best that she can do. Or I'm not saying that she can do better.
What you're trying to say is her choice. She must know what's best for her
choice. That is what she believes is best for her at this point in time. It is not our space to come try to impose our beliefs or our wants or what we want for her. Herself. You understand me? I say? All we can do is just try to just say, all right, boom, is either we are going to support her or we're not going to support her. In her time of need right now, what is best for her is for the people and for us go over there and shed some positivity. You understand? Now it's not the time to come say, hey, girl, go on, I'm tell you, man, fuck up, you know. Forget about that. Just say, girl, go and pray. God no give you more than what you can bear. You can go through this, you go get through this. You've been through worse than this. You've been through this before. You can do it again. You understand?
That means say no.
Right, because we cannot choose for her.
Because I don't know what to believe. So guess what? I don't want to spread the wrong rumors.
Listen,
and like I said, she has been doing her counseling stuff behind closed doors. So maybe with her doing counseling, maybe this is the last straw for her. We don't know, but we just have to give her the support that we can.
So
because she's dealing with her situation, how she chooses to deal with it. Maybe she says, "Okay, let's do counseling first." And if counseling don't work, then this is it. I don't know. I'm never there. So
I do not believe that she's going to leave this man.
Thank you, triplets.
I don't believe she did. The truth of the matter is, I feel like say she got to stand by her man to the fullness. The only thing I believe that would actually gear the working people to leave the man if the man get convicted.
Yes.
If the man is convicted of this crime and found guilty, I think at that point in time, I think she will leave. But once the man is if he's acquitted, if he's found not guilty or not liable for this, she's not gonna leave the man.
I stand with you on this one.
I'm not kind of one because I remember one time he got caught with Shani and the other young lady from down that side. Long after the whole incident happened, he had mentioned something on the live they were talking and say somebody asked him something about if he is a Christy de Gimbo or what if he would have stayed going. The man said no, he would have never stay with her after him get catch, you know. Him saying
the only person I feel bad for is that little girl because if it's true,
the kids,
innocent.
Then you know what? Like this is unbelievable. And if it's false, that means somebody put you up to lying. Either way, this kid is not a good scenario. Either way. Because if it's true, like it's just ridiculous. And if it's not true, then somebody put her up to lying.
That's the only reason why we also, feel so sad about it because it's a minor involved. If it was another adult, it would have been like, okay.
Yeah.
But
you see that statement there, Chrissy, I don't quite like it. And this is why I have the question.
Against it. We're not even angry. We are bitter against the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's
only bias, not a situation for everybody.
More I can say triple.
Yes.
You work on up a millionaire and rich people. So them invest them time on the internet about people business.
No.
No, they
you're gonna
ask
see.
triple that.
That's
Cause
about una so we have a millionaire on TikTok every day I play match. Una so a millionaire on TikTok.
not that one, then not that one. Not
I
that
see
one.
one the millionaire invested in every
Him
careless
say him
somebody
say
promote every
entertainer,
careless
not him,
somebody.
not him. Me not
Careless
him
somebody
say
ban this.
entertainer. But me want know if you triple me work
For
like
real.
back then, like your
See
boss.
him
I said them on TikTok and the stage.
No, you see him so triple, me know triple tap drop wood fire.
But not drop boy,
I'm
but
not
that's
sure,
what
but
they
him
ask
not tell
straight.
like me know who him a talk and what, but me I said not him. Him say him is an entertainer, so him supposed to live on this. But
All
me
I'm
I don't
saying
really
is,
like matter than them people. So them up on TikTok and my bitch me don't know them.
all
I
I'm saying
doubt it.
is,
I doubt it. Let me tell you something. You see, what a lot of person need to understand. Yes, TikTok is a space. You see, it's a tool. It's a tool for marketing, and it's also a tool for entertainment. You understand? But what I think that yes, it's a platform that gives everybody a voice and a space that they can create and become creatives, and the possibilities are endless. But what I do not like about this app is that it brings out the worst in people. Honestly, this app, yeah, when them did not talk about the mark of the beast, when most of the people are gonna talk fucker, yes, but upon it. When them not talk about the mark of the beast, I don't believe them not talk about the mark of the beast as something where, like, oh, them say, oh, the 666 are going in your hand and them things. This is a distraction from what is true. That is what the true meaning of the mark of the beast is. Like the distraction from the true and the distraction from what is righteous and the distraction from what is genuine. And if we are really and truly supposed to be honest, the biggest distraction in the world right now is TikTok.
Really, just like
you know,
There's nothing more distracting than TikTok right now.
And distraction and most in the United States and Jamaica.
1 second. When I notice about the app here amplify the worst thing them. The worst
everything
thing
that
them.
is bad.
Anything that is awful and disgusting, it promote the most.
But that's why I say, listen, look for
had
Shalom
shame?
as an example.
You remember when
Shalom
people used
talk
to shame?
right things.
Nobody
And
no shame
nobody
again.
don't
Nobody
want to
not
support
shame.
Shalom.
People
But make
depend
them
TikTok.
talk about carelessness, them want to support the kid, but make Shalom come and say, do that, do this, burn out that, do
you
that.
know what is our
They
problem?
just want everything disgusting is amplified. You're right. Anything.
Me say the
days
man
when we
talk,
used
be
to
a
shame
positive, people
you
be
need to like
Shalom,
to
but
know,
guess
say,
what?
people now walk up
Never
and
seen
say,
this
oh,
in
I
my
slept
life.
here and I slept there. No, people depend TikTok and do the actual act.
And you know, some look
crazy.
But hold on,
so
this
give me an
one thing,
example.
son.
Me the America right now. And the people them dress up for Halloween and I do everything and the people them dress up and like God. I mean I say them people come like them. Mother just look on the world as a young person and say, God, I thank God some born in the 90s. I'm in the last. I'm a mother. I some real Jamaican strong market woman. The people them dress up for Halloween and I praise and I act. People never dress up for go one church. So
You know,
never,
Kingston, you
ever.
want me tell you something, Kingston?
I
As a
praise
90s
God.
kid myself,
The people them eat God pan
Hold on, one
TikTok.
at a time, guys.
As a 90s kid myself, me agree with you, but here's the thing when me now, being in this world, realizing, you see, back in the day, in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, it's not that it was a perfect world, and we're not saying it was, there was a lot of problem, a lot of sweeping problem under the rug, so everybody unresolved. So it make the world messed up as it is today. Now, when you look on today, the problem is Marcus Garvey. If you want to hide sitting from people, not just black people, but people, put it in a book. Nobody nowadays now get educated, be knowledgeable. Everybody's talking of pure emotions. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody is fact finding and fact searching. Remember when time me little bit, my mother and my auntie them, triple two. Me couldn't go to them as a bigger one. Them and say, say me things say so and so. Me have to cite my sources, and this is why when you know this triple always say.
Hold on. Let me tell you
Triple
this.
always say that source
All
over here so.
right. You see me yard, I'm growing up. I'm glad for this. I'm glad I bring this up to Sasha. I grew up in a yard on two sides. From my granny side, about 4 or 5 teachers over there. From my grandfather's side, from my father's side, about 4 or 5 teachers over there. Principal and them thing there too. From my mother's side, about 4 or 5 teachers over there. Principal and them thing there too. So you see the yard that we growing up, and you see my grandmother, my 2 grandmother, them very, come I grew with my granny. And them very focus on any education.
Yeah, they're very
You see,
keen on
if
education.
if she says something, I'ma ask her what that mean, mama.
Go look in a dictionary.
Go look in a dictionary.
You know, ask me nothing. You dumb?
Yes, you see, you used to have a brother on radio. I talk about this on live already. When he Barry G, the young people them don't know who named Barry G. You have a brother who used to on radio in Jamaica when he Barry G.
Yeah, man.
Barry G, the boogeyman.
Yeah.
He used to have a program at daytime, and he used to have one segment of the program every week, every day when he brainstorm. I don't know if you don't know what that's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brainstorm. For those who know, who think they know, who think they know. You see, once we out the door, someone go spend holiday. My granny no move her radio off of Barry G. You see, no matter what we do, couldn't play cricket, dandish, the peel mango, anything. You see, once brainstorm come, it all we has grab 11, 12, 13, now we have to run come underneath the barbecue there, so.
Yep.
And listen what Barry G say as brainstorm. You see what Barry G say as brainstorm, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sister P have all we sit down in our living room on Saturday. I'm just pine pan with, and we have to tell her what Barry G did I say from brainstorm and explain how it go. From we are little this I tell you this from we are from me 6, 7, 8, 9. I tell you little pitney in a primary school age, you know. And from them age there, my granny instill them something in a fact finding thing in a way from we are little pitney.
In a from we are, and guess what?
So so you see them thing there, a lot of persons. I'm not gonna say because I don't believe I'm better than nobody. Personally, I believe I'm better than nobody. But you see certain things we instill now because a lot of us back in them, not how we were born in the 80s and 90s, them things they instill in a way. But because of how commercial things get now, we have forgotten where we come from. So we just run with anything. A lot of us become so lazy that anything that we believe say. Once we hear it, we just run with it, say true. We don't say, oh,
father people,
second best things.
Nowadays, people like father people.
Yeah, that's something we have in our hand when you have smartphone. It is the information. The internet depend it. All you have to do if you don't know something is type it in. You don't even have to type it in. You can just press record.
You can't spell it, you can't speak it.
You can say it, and everything about the situation will come up. You understand?
Them now gonna make bushy pitney, you know, they must give them tea and send them go doctor.
Them now do but you know what else to Kingston?
Like we get an install now we triple. Them now
but you know what else Kingston? You know what else too? I see these children in school and people are blaming teachers when your children is your responsibility as a parent. And as Cartel said, if you depend on other people for raise your pitney, you fail. Here's the thing. You see when we are going to school, triple all army. But you see when we are going to school, and we do homework, and we all if we not have no homework, we have to come home with a book and talk what we learn at school and read what in the book and explain it from our understanding.
Just like how my mother grow me and beating my hand, I saw me grow my pitney them and I'm sorry.
And then when I'm older than I'm looking at you guys and I'm assuming that I'm older than you guys. I'm an 80s baby. I remember growing, we had older cousins, and when we the younger ones brought more homework, my grandmother don't know how to read and write, but she can read the Bible from front to back and from back to front. And she cannot read a book if you give it to her. Give her the Bible, she could read it. But so once the older ones were there, once we the younger ones, once we bring them more homework, the older ones have to check it out. If we take it to school and it was wrong, they get in trouble because they should have not taught us the wrong thing.
All right, what do you look on CNA work?
Each one teach one.
Give me a look at nursing work. So I'm going to say to my friend, say, all the tests are going on. She said, me have 300 questions for answer. You're the lady. You know, your phone for answer. Go to the room. Hey, the phone, take on the people that care about no more. Hey, the world gone to a big careless place, you know?
Yo, cute Stitch. You know, it's so funny y'all talk about, you know, old time days and how the kids, how we were raised. I'm an 80s baby. And my son was born in 2006. And to be funny and to be serious, you know, even where as what Triple was saying that his grandmother used to tell him, call everybody, you know, and question them about, you know, what they learn on brainstorming. You know, my son, he goes to school here, you know, born and everything. And I'm a Jamaican parent. And
where's here? Canada or US?
US.
Okay.
And you know, in go school in Jamaica for a little bit for the basics education and then come back here.
Yeah, I did that to my son too.
Even when time him over here and they go school, even when he come from school, I make the same how we used to do, how we do it back home, asking, what you learn in school.
As some believe like to Chrissy.
Yeah, I know that, but even though, well, not no, I don't. He's an adult now, 18, gone off to college. But before he even left the college, he was supposed to do SATs and stuff like that. He was like, "Mommy, no waste of money buying an SAT book because it's all on the internet and the phone." I said, "No, we go on Amazon and buy the SAT book. Dictionary, I still have dictionary book here. Junior English revised book, the little blue one from Jamaica. I still have that there. When he asked me anything, I say, hey, go and go look in a dictionary. Someone with me on my phone, I say, go put on the damn phone and go take up a dictionary and read it.
Right.
So there's certain
I
we
bought
don't
my
have to
son a
depart,
whole
not
set of
because
encyclopedias.
technology is trending and stuff like that.
But I think they stop publishing
Our
dictionary.
footprints instill certain things in our way, so it doesn't mean that we should depart from that and because follow the trend of technology and not try to teach our kids, the way how we were brought up. We could still teach them the way we were brought up. What I'm saying?
It still work, It still work. Or we was brought up, I'll tell you something. I'm in Toronto.
It worked for me and him.
I'm in Toronto, right? And this was a worldwide thing. Remember when we had the Microsoft issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my auntie, triple mother, nurse. And I remember me used to watch her. And she used to take the blood pressure. And the old time blood pressure, we have taken blood pressure.
With the pump or something.
Yeah, hold on pan all your risk and I look on the clock and I count. And I was so beside myself to see we had a massive worldwide code gray situation. And these nowadays nurses don't know how to manually check a pulse. They don't know how to use the old time
It's not all time. It's not all time because I saw them teach at Jamaica. That's why I love Jamaica.
No,
but
they teach
learn.
No,
Big up to Kingston School of Nursing, big up to KSN, big up to UTEC. And that we learn.
Listen, the one that Auntie Meg
use manual pumping. You do not, when you med surge, you do not pass. You cannot pass med surge if you can't take a blood pressure or pulse manually. Cannot.
No,
impossible.
It's the same here in Toronto. And that's why I wonder how they pass school.
Yeah, do that.
Oh.
No, but it's the same in Toronto, and I'm
that
wondering how they pass school.
Have to open up our phone. That's why somebody over here give the patient a wrong injection because it just skim through. Kingston, I'm not saying you per se, but I'm just saying.
Lady, my responsible nobody me need for a cast and money could be news at Jamaica.
The best in Jamaica. I sent my son to Jamaica. He did the first grade, the second grade. I brought him back here for the third grade, and he went back to do part of fourth grade because I believe or school system, it was better, so I made sure he got a foundation in Jamaica. When he came back here, went to school, he basically learned nothing. I could have kept him home because he learned nothing. He was able to finish school and went off to college just by having his basic education from Jamaica.
You know what is the sad part about Jamaica?
I'm done tell my man, so listen.
Can't.
I don't a yard, the pitney I grow, I run a dirt, get slap up if him rude.
The bruises, get cut panny, all of that.
I'm telling you something. The Jamaica we used to is not the Jamaica we out here again. So you could have said him come here and him come worse than the day of foreign. Because them picking out here, they live on top of the same.
They're not paying.
You know what? My son came to Jamaica right before they started doing tablets in school. And luckily for me, my dad worked at the school because he did the Waterford. So my son was still under being covered because we could throw the stone and hit the school fence. That's how close we were to the school. So that was lucky for me. But it is what it is now.
And change up. I'm gonna tell you something. The worst part about Jamaica school system is that nowadays they really and truly not pay the teachers, and it sucks because here's why. Jamaica has a good quality of education. Not even the pitney them with their Montessori over here. No learn where the people learn at Jamaica. And it's just so sad because now in this world, with inflation and stuff, we are so task orientated and we're so paycheck orientated that we say, yo, my stress them they are box me down and you want me teach them a bad breed pit me. So,
Triple, the pick them a
parents is not staying on top of it either. Some parents is not staying on top of it.
Some parents can't even read.
Yeah, I remember when my son was in Jamaica, I called him every day and I gave him words to study. And when I called him on the phone, we went over his timetable and I give him I give him 5 words per day.
Then
you have to learn these words.
Respectfully.
Study these words and write 5 sentences with these words and have to know them back and front.
But not
Then
like
Kay,
Jamaica
respectfully, why you
education
never
and
keep your
put them
picnic your
way
foot if
better
you do
than
that over
white
your
people.
phone?
I believe on that.
Repeat that.
Jamaica
Why you
kids
never
are,
keep your son
are
at your
more
foot?
trained better.
The reason why is at the time I was a single parent. My dad lived in
Okay.
Jamaica. I couldn't afford daycare in America. My dad was like, send them because I wanted to go back to school myself.
No,
So my
that's
dad was
alright
like,
because
send him.
if it was a school purpose, me I say, but if you do all of that over your phone educationally over the phone,
No,
why
because
you keep him on your foot?
no, it's not just he was there with my dad,
Okay.
and I still had to play my part as a parent. I'm not just gonna send my son. I'm gonna know him. I call him every evening and do homework with him.
I think with Jamaica, Jamaica, when it comes to
Every evening, I
education,
call and do homework. I call and me and him will go over the timetable. Then I say, all right, I say, all right, go call your grandmother. Now, call my mother and my mom wanted up on the phone and they go over timetable and then read and whatever. I say, all right, go call your auntie. No, so it was a family thing that we made sure he was doing what he was supposed to do. Even though he
I
was
just think in
adulthood.
Jamaica you get a
Because
better
it takes a
foundation.
village.
You get a better
It
foundation.
take a
in
village.
Jamaica.
I'm gonna tell you, so you have to with some of
Listen,
your family them because sometimes you look at family help you raise all the picking them too.
Yeah. But
but
I
the
think
worst
I
of
don't
the
know
Them
about
teachers,
now,
them
but
way
I
when
know
you go
back
to
in
the
the
bus
are
to
the
take the
better
bus,
set. They are the
the
better set
foreign
here.
picking them put them foot on the seat, you can't sit down, them them shoot dirty, them a beard when them a go to school, them ear having sponge,
Must say, and
them
they look like
dirty,
them just come out of the
them teeth
bed.
no brush, them not have no sense, them dunce too. Dunce in Jamaica pit name, beer and bag of go on there, so.
I remember when my son did, I think it was pre-K because he did pre-K here. His teacher, because I taught him everything before he went off the pre-K. He was already reading and everything. So she was like, "Oh, before the kids leave my class, I make sure they're able to read." That for example, she gave them a math homework or something. I would send back more with him. And she called me one day. She because she didn't know that I'm Jamaican. She just, because my son doesn't have a Jamaican accent. And one day after school, I went to pick him up. She pulled me to the side. She asked me where I'm from, and she thanked me. She says, as a teacher, I want to thank you because I see where as a parent you're working with your child, and I have other parents here that has never even been to the school. And I see
And I
you
bet you
even
better than you're
extra
Jamaican and
more
black.
what I give him, and you send him back
Listen,
with it
me
to
not
make
tell
sure
you,
that
me give
he's
Jamaican parents
learning.
some foreign, me give them ticket Jamaica parents and foreign, make them pitney in line. Nah, so some of them no bad, but them nah make them pitney go chubby and do them anyway. Jamaican parents, so most of them, them not do it. Them not doing
Even the
it.
teacher one day, he was misbehaving in school, and she called me. She says, "I'm able to tell you this because I know you would discipline him. These other parents, being that they're Americans, they don't discipline their kids, and the kids come to school and they're disruptive. They talk back. They call them the B word and whatever. It's happening now in Jamaica, but back then it wasn't. And as a parent, I wouldn't allow it. So she was able to pull me like, listen, your son today, he acted up, and I know you're gonna take care of it. So I'm letting you know.
And them call police and ball and say you do them pure things, you get locked up. You got jail.
Yeah.
Anything when
It's a
them
lot
try
of
to police
Jamaican
work with.
teachers come over here
But
and they
anyway, guys, we
teach.
don't take over Triple program. Triple, this is
Oh
your
man, no
program.
go
So
on,
go
man.
ahead.
Me, I got my bed left for you now. Go me, I got my bed left for you now.
I know.
So guys,
I'm
thank you
gonna
very
jump
much for
off.
tuning in.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes,
big up
Triple.
yourself.
Very interesting.
Thanks for having us. And
Yeah?
Triple, I gave you a follow.
Big up yourself,
follow
Triple.
you, follow me
keep
back.
Follow on
It's the
back.
first
Big
time
up
I'm really
everybody. I
watching
follow
your
it from the
I've been
live.
following him.
It's the
I
first time
follow
I'm
back
really
everybody
watching your
there.
live.
Big up
One
yourself,
second,
yeah?
Triple. 1 second, Triple. 1 second, Triple.
Cute Stitch, I'm gonna
Guys,
follow you, okay?
yeah, man, follow me, guys. Please remember to tune into Triple. That's TRIPPPLE space X for TXT tomorrow at
Alright.
2 p.m. Okay.
It's 1 p.m. Jamaican time, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.